Most importantly, Coleman.
Yes.
When I do the BO boys, Dave's TV used to be there so we could see each other.
Yeah, we were working on getting a new one.
Computer? Or?
No, we were working on getting a new TV set up. Okay. That one.
It's a big one, yeah. Like, where'd you get that?
It's Gus's PlayStation collection.
Okay, great.
Giving up gaming for this.
Okay. And potentially tomorrow, too. I may be doing something with Jeff.
Great.
Those guys. So, all right. So, good Sunday evening. Gus is here. Coleman is here. Will is back. How's it going, Will?
Hey, Kirk. How are you?
I'm fine. Fine. What are you laughing at?
Oh, nothing. Just happy to be here.
Okay. Bill Ricka basketball?
I wore this for you, yeah.
I mean, I didn't play for Bill Ricka. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. I knew you were born there.
I was born. I grew up there until I was 10.
Grew up there,
Yeah. Okay. How's that? Where you been? Everyone's wondering where you been. Why you been? What's going on?
Well, just busy with work in the office every day. Yeah, and that's kind of why I said when you called on, I believe it was Thursday, why I couldn't come in on Friday. It's just tough to take time. I'm required in office.
Sure.
So thank you for having me on today. This is great.
Of course, anytime. Yeah. What are you laughing at?
It's just good to be here.
I
missed you guys.
Yeah, big energy tonight.
What's that?
He came in with some big
What
energy.
time did he show up?
About 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago.
Oh, so before you then?
No, I was here. I was here.
Were you here? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What was the pre-show chat? What were you guys talking about?
Nothing, just catching up.
Oh, we're chopping it up.
Will was here the first episode that I was producing on. So, we've had a couple interactions, Socko too,
But you've been in studio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, all right.
So, I feel like a weird sort of kinship with Coleman, and Gus especially, all the producer guys.
But you're not a real producer candidate.
Well,
I mean, sort of, but not. I mean, not you were never going to get the job because you didn't show up. If you show up that Friday, you might have Gus's job right now. I don't even know what Gus does, so I mean, who knows? I really don't. I have no idea.
it's things I think about, yeah.
Sure. Well, listen, you never know. So you got your apartment, Coleman?
Yes.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
When do you move in?
This week.
This week?
Yeah, not a specific date yet, but should be this week. Very
You want to
excited.
say what town it is or no?
Very close to the studio.
Really?
Say that, yeah.
Walking distance?
Yes.
Or no? Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Very excited about that part.
Yeah. How many? How big is it?
Just a studio, but
Studio.
like a larger studio.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good. Huh. So it was a process.
Yeah. I mean, this one was probably my second favorite to another one that got picked up right before my application went through.
Yeah.
So after that, it was just kind of a haggle to, bounce around and try and find something different. But came back to this place. This one popped up on the market and hopped right on it. So
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Watertown. Well, I assume a Watertown native.
sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty big South.
W town.
Yeah. It is sort of a W town. That's true. Yeah, Watertown's okay. Like, there's good spots. It's hit or miss, but this area is all right.
Yeah. I thought
schools and yeah.
Yeah, being close was kind of a big thing for me.
Did you take the laundry situation? Is what? That was a big concern of yours.
Yeah, in-unit washer dryer.
Oh,
Massive.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dishwasher or no?
Yes.
Come on.
Can't beat it.
I can't see you being a big guy. You're a big cook. For some reason, I don't see you.
I
chopping
enjoy
up.
it.
You do? Oh, you do.
I don't think I'm necessarily great, but I like just taking whatever stuff is in my closet and just kind of mixing around. Like,
I don't know what that means. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, I like
Underwear
just,
souffle?
No.
In your closet?
like in the pantry, I meant.
Yeah. So
But,
like what?
I don't know.
Like spaghetti and sauce, for
no,
example?
recently I made some garlic bread that I actually cut up some like fresh mozzarella on it.
Oh,
some
nice.
balsamic.
Oh, wow. You go. Oh,
Great.
you go in. All right.
Yeah.
I can see you being a cook, Will.
I love to cook.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
pretty good cook.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your? If you had to impress, a lady, you had to make your best meal, what would it be?
I would go chicken cutlets,
Mm-hmm.
red sauce, and then some linguine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's pretty basic. I mean,
Well, but Kirk,
2-year-old could do that.
it's all about the technique, though.
What's the technique?
So the technique, you got to build flavors. So you got to start with seasoning the flour. You got to season your eggs.
Oh, how do you do that?
So you
Just
get
walk me through the whole thing. Go ahead.
Okay, so you want to butterfly
A little
your
music while you're cooking, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to.
that's all.
I like.
What are you answering me for, Coleman?
I'm gonna.
He's gonna put on like
some music.
When the moon hits.
Go ahead.
I like to listen to a lot of I like David Ruffin when I cook. Jimmy and David Ruffin.
What becomes the brokenhearted? Yes.
One of my favorites.
Covered by Bruce in his last, he did a Motown, like a soul cover thing, which is actually a pretty good version. Yeah.
Yeah, just great track. So I listened to that. You want to butterfly your chicken breast. Some people are here or there about what the proper chicken use.
But you butterfly your chicken breast.
Yes.
Meaning what? I have no brain for this.
Oh, okay. So you want to take your chicken breast, put it on the side. You kind of put your hand a little bit of pressure. You want to take your knife and run it on the inside.
Less is more, Coleman. Yeah, go ahead. The quieter the better. Right? You can have it as a soft sort of accompaniment. Okay.
You want to get it right on the
Thank
middle,
you.
right?
Yeah.
You cut it in. You don't want to fully cut it in half. You want to cut it right on the cross, and then you open it up so it's like a butterfly.
I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
You take a Ziploc bag, bigger Ziploc bag. You want to cut it so that it
Cut
almost
the Ziploc bag?
Yeah, so it's like a book, right? You want to
Oh,
put
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
chicken breast there. You take
And
your
you get the-
hammer.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Meat tenderizer.
You're almost like the guy in the Muppets that cook.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm picturing with you right now.
that's me. Yep, big hat.
What becomes of
What becomes of the broken hearted?
There you go. Go ahead.
And another good one is "Just Let Me Hold You for a Night" by David Ruffin.
Sure.
Another great
Yeah,
track.
yeah.
So then what you want to do is you beat some eggs. What I do is, again, technique. You take your flour, you put it in a sifter. You don't want to get a lot of lumps when you're doing your chicken, right?
Right.
Salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder in the flour. You go
How
flour.
much salt are we talking?
I would do like two
pinches?
solid pinches.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Gus, you paying attention to this?
I am.
What are you, what are you texting?
Oh, I'm just taking notes.
Okay. Go ahead.
He's gonna use it. Yeah, it's gonna be
Gus doesn't
great.
cook. Gus
Yeah.
cooks nothing.
Not at all. That's not true.
He makes a mean
So
pop.
every time I tell you, you go to Subway the night before,
Yeah.
you go to McDonald's,
Grilled
you go to-
cheese.
The other night I made steak and potatoes. Nice truffle
What'd you have
mashed
last
potato.
night?
Last night I had hot dogs, hamburgers because I was at a tailgate. Bridgewater had their homecoming, so we had little tailgate action.
Homecoming for what?
It was Bridgewater State's homecoming with the fraternity I'm in. A lot of players are on the football team.
Okay.
We went to support, made some food, Charisse peppers, everything. It was a fun time.
Go ahead. Shut up. Go ahead.
So then dump it in the flour.
Dump it in the
right?
flour.
Once, twice. Then you put it in the egg once, twice. And then you have your breadcrumb. So I like to use a panko breadcrumb, Japanese style breadcrumb. They're a little thicker, a little
Yeah.
more crunchy.
Okay.
Salt, pepper. And then what I do is this is a little tricks of the trade.
Sure, thank you.
You take some Parmesan, you grate the Parmesan right into the breadcrumbs. So once you fry it, it almost becomes like a frico, like a Parmesan frico.
I got you.
Wanted 450 degree canola oil.
How long?
I would say about 2 minutes each side.
Okay, so not
maybe
too long, all
1.5, 2. But when you first put it in, when you fry foods, it cools down the oil. So you want to make sure that once you put your chicken in, you always want to put it away from yourself so the oil doesn't splash on you. You want to make sure you turn that fire up just a little bit more so the temperature stays consistent.
Okay.
Take it out, drying rack, let it sit for a little bit of the sauce, put it on top, little mozzarella under the broiler, take it out.
What kind of sauce are we talking?
I make my own. So
You make your own sauce.
Absolutely. So
Wow. Coleman gets a piece of bread and puts a piece of cheese on it, and toast it, and garlic.
It's all about the butter spread.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. Go ahead.
I like how Coleman went.
That's
like,
about my extent too. I don't know any more than that.
Yeah, no.
he went half measure. He was. I know Coleman wanted to say mozzarella, but he went mozzarella.
I said mozzarella.
Yeah.
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
halfway.
It's like a D.
Yes.
So yeah, you just a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil.
For the sauce.
Yes, so this is start. You want to take a microplane and you want to take your garlic. You want to shave the garlic. I don't want big pieces of
Yeah,
garlic.
Goodfellas when they're in prison. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
yeah.
And then what you want to do is you want to take an onion, you want to grate the onion, right?
Okay.
I want it all the same consistency. I don't
As do we all. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want any errant chunks.
I want
in this
heavy.
sauce.
I don't want heavy onion though.
No.
I
I'm
don't want to be
talking
too busy.
I'm talking 1 onion per 3 can of tomatoes.
Okay.
So you get pastine tomatoes. I go San Marzano.
Oh, I know those. Yeah, sure.
They're the best.
Yeah.
You get your immersion blender. What you want to do is you want to go very lightly into the can to get them all consistent.
You listening, Gus?
This is really going deep.
Gus made a hot dog last night. Yeah. Go ahead.
And then what you want to do is you want to put all 3 of those cans in. Then what you want to do is you want to take the cans.
How much is this for? How many people is this for?
We're talking maybe. Well, it can also keep. So like I'll make that along with like meatballs or along with the pasta, and I'll hold on to the sauce for. It lasts about a week.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's delicious, and you can use it on pizza. You can make breadsticks and then just have it as like a sauce. Yeah.
That doesn't. Are you surprised with all guys that he's a cook? He seems
No.
like a born chef to me.
Looks exactly like how it cooks.
Would you be willing to be a chef for the network?
Oh my God, absolutely.
Okay. Not the. I mean, for this channel where this is on right
This
now.
network,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I thought that was the only network.
It is the only network. Correct. That is exactly right. That is
Absolutely.
exactly right. Well, there you go. Okay. Well, good.
The vlog camera came in. I mean, we're
Yes.
The
good.
vlog camera's here.
It's here.
Yes. Thank God. I've been waiting for
Saved.
this.
I'm gonna go with Gus Tuesday. We're gonna hit up bowling.
Oh, you're going to
Excited.
bowling Tuesday.
Yeah, get to
Okay.
meet Trung.
That's a big day.
Huge.
Huge day. Okay. All right. What'd you do this weekend, Gus? You had that last night?
We had that last night. It was a fun time.
How
And,
close are you to Bridgewater State?
a mile.
Oh, you're in Bridgewater. Right?
Yeah. So I was just able to walk right over with the pup and have a fun time. Fun time.
Just you and the pup?
Me and the dog. Yeah, the wife wasn't feeling too well, so she was relaxing at home with the other two.
Do you have some college ladies with
No.
the new bar
Yeah,
stool
seating
cred
lady
all
was
over
not
you?
there? No,
None.
No,
What?
she wasn't there. Okay. All right. All right. So what else is going on, guys?
We got a bunch of different topics tonight. Right off the bat,
What are you laughing at? No, go ahead. What? You're snoring.
It's just funny. It's just funny that when you ask what do we got going on, and then he said a bunch of different topics. And I just saw your face. It's just funny.
Well, I don't even know how did I react. I was waiting for him to give me the first topic.
No, you just
What am I supposed to say?
no. It's just funny.
What would be a not funny reaction to that?
No, because I think what you are expecting is coming out with a topic, not like a prerequisite of we got a lot of topics today, right?
I don't know. I didn't hear what you're saying. I tuned out. Go ahead.
Okay. Right off bat, there was the Portnoy blog on the New York Times journalist Suleiman Heji.
Yeah, Porter's very political this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. He's enjoying. I said, I was the first one to say he's going to run for president. I still think that. He likes this feedback. He's taken, I think part of it is because he's upset he didn't make my top 10 Jew list.
Yeah.
I
Or
do think that
Mike.
Arrogant-
Mike Portnoy didn't make it.
No, I
either.
put him on. I remember
Oh,
I,
right.
I tied him. I
He was
tied
the
him with
10, yes.
Woody Allen, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. Are you Jewish?
No,
You're not.
no, I'm not.
I might have guessed that you were.
Really?
I don't know why. You're a theatrical guy. You know what I mean? The Jewish people like.
Strikes me as an Irishman.
Are you Irish?
100%.
100%.
There
You
we
didn't
go.
see his outfit? It was all green and had the socks.
He's a Celtics fan.
Still.
That's what I was thinking. No, is that more Celtics or Irish?
Well, these are Celtics, but yeah, I'm Irish guy.
Where in Ireland?
I'm gonna have to ask, but I believe my grandma was second generation,
County Cork.
so her parents. I
County
believe.
Cork.
Yes.
That's where your family's from.
Yeah. My
That's
my grandfather's side.
Same with me. My grandmother's side was from Donegal. Beautiful area. Anyway, so yeah, Portnoy's. Yeah, he was going after the New York Times reporter, and then he went after what's her face, the idiot congresswoman from Minnesota.
Yeah.
What's her name? The moron. Which one?
That was Rashida Tlaib.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay, yeah, they're all idiots. This whole thing. I mean, it's just, anyway, I stand with Israel. Is that controversial?
No. I don't really think so.
No? Or is that? But don't they do something wrong? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm anti killing babies. I think generally, you're around some kids, but generally, I'm anti killing babies.
I think the best way to go about it is maybe just anti-Hamas. It seems to be the best thing because there's innocent Palestinian people that are caught up in this and everything. So it seems to be.
Well, I'm not ready. I'm not there yet. Yeah, I don't like what they're doing. And my other rule, which I bring up all the time, every 6 months somebody does something dumb with Hitler. Michigan State did it. Just put the Hitler thing on the scoreboard. Oh, what are we doing? I mean, I understand, but at the same time, I'm like, well, he's an important historical figure. So should he be completely ignored? I don't know. What was the question?
It was
propping him up, was it?
Where was this person from? And they were, I guess, showing a bunch of different famous people. And,
Is the answer Austria or Germany?
Austria.
Yeah. It's a trick question. Kind of, in the way you would think Germany when you see Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good. It's well done.
Are those packages made like months in advance, or is this something that they do, heading into game day, that Friday night right before?
It wasn't like they had like a little Hitler, like those ones where they do the races around. It wasn't like Hitler against like
George Washington.
Yeah. It wasn't
Philly
like that.
fanatic.
I would think that's done a ways before. I would think. I don't know.
I mean, that's better.
I guess.
Be able
Is
to.
it ever good?
No.
To play the Hitler card? I wouldn't do that.
Not at all.
I read that it was a group of students who do the pre-game,
Right.
in-game
Yeah, I saw
stuff.
that.
So kind of just one of those things that's a no-brainer, right? I think when it comes to college football, I think you just kind of want to stay away from Hitler. But
I
that's
think.
just me. That's just me.
Did you ever read Mein Kampf? What What are you? Some kids read in school. What are you laughing at?
I did not.
You have laughing memories of reading the book.
Fond memories of just a barrel of laughs with Mein Kampf.
You did not read Mein Kampf.
I did not read Mein Kampf. It's been on the list, but
okay. Well, I don't know. Some kids do read it in school. I took in prep school. I took a class. Essentially, it was a Hitler class. It was a pretty interesting class. I mean, but like, I don't know why you should teach it. Like, it did happen. I'm not saying you should praise it. Obviously, he's the worst person who ever lived, except for somebody else who we'll get to after surviving Barstool. But he's, but that should be studied. It shouldn't be ignored. I never really understand that.
Yeah, I felt like sometimes they would just breeze over it and just bring up Hitler's like art school.
Right. I mean,
like that was something always hammered. Like,
this is not long ago. This is not that long ago. There are people obviously still alive. Like, this happened like people who are alive right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, again, I wouldn't put up on the scoreboard, but I appreciate Dave being passionate about it. It's good, and he should be more political. I mean, I'm glad he's doing that because 3 years ago he had to deal with all these idiots in the office, so now it's good. Like he's getting his opinions out there. He's clearly Republican, so I mean, just embrace it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. He's a rich guy. He should be a Republican.
Did you see the community note below his tweet?
Yeah.
That was where the community note just called him Dave.
Dave, I saw that.
That was hilarious.
That was very weird. That was very strange. But yeah, she technically did say something in some random. I don't know.
I think it said it was 3 hours before on her Facebook page. She apologized,
or somewhere
like
else. Something. Yeah. What else?
So Jim Nantz, he was on the golf course and providing commentary.
This would really annoy me. If I was playing at Pebble Beach, like if I got to play at Pebble Beach, Jim Nantz lives on Pebble Beach. So if I walk up there and like I'm just playing around, especially if I'm like, let's say I suck the hole before.
Yeah.
And then Jim Nantz strolls up and does this act. Some random guy's playing there.
Yeah.
But the sound would help.
Yep, I got it.
60 minutes, and that's coming up after golf. David Lorenz continues to lead the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am by 1 over John Rahm. He's on the tee at the 7th.
It's also psychotic. Like he's just wandering around doing this. Like what's he doing?
There's nothing better.
I mean, some people might think it'd be cool. I get that, but like I saw everyone on Twitter was like it was awesome. I'd be like, it would make me uncomfortable. Just leave me alone. Let me just hit my shot and I get to play there once. I don't know. He lives there, like I said, so he's just there. When was that? 2 days ago?
I think it was maybe Friday.
Yeah, I mean, he must
saw
travel for
Friday.
the games, right? For the football games. So yeah, maybe he probably flies Saturday private. Oh, he's also getting old. I don't know. Went to college with Fred Couples. I'll give him that. But yeah, I thought that was very strange, very odd. But people seem to like it on Twitter, so what do I know? I can never figure out what people like things. People think it's awesome on Twitter. I'm like, this fucking looks stupid to me.
Yeah.
It's the Rappaports of the world that go gaga for stuff like that.
Ooh, we got a douche tweet.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Jesus, I almost puked when I saw that. It's basically like, hey, it's kind of cool being the golf guy at weddings.
Yeah.
When it's not your wedding.
Yeah, like, everybody knows who he is. Like, oh my God, that's Dan Rappaport. You have the tweet?
I gotta say, it's pretty fun being the golf guy at weddings. Everyone just coming up to talk shop. Countless versions of, oh, that's a good track, offered throughout the night.
Yeah, countless.
So cool.
Like, anybody knows who he is. Like, 4 people go talk golf with him. Like, what was that? What does it even mean? What a weird thing. What an insecure thing to tweet to somebody. What a very strange human being. I don't know. Anyway, what else?
We have Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yes, I saw it as well.
Yes. What'd you think overall?
Did you see it?
Of course I did.
Good. I would say it. I'm going to give an extended review tomorrow on Lights, Camera, Barstool, but the people here don't care about that. I would say
In this room, you mean?
No. The people want to hear me talk about it here.
Yeah.
I would say it bumped up a few times. It got its neck above greatness and then settled down right below. I'd give it a B+, A-. I'm not sure where yet. Obviously, it could have been shorter, but I was fine with the length, if I'm being completely honest. And I like the ending, which I won't get into. Some people didn't. They thought it was, but I really liked it. I thought it was a good. I don't. People haven't seen it yet. It reminded me in a way of the final scene in The Fabelmans, in a weird cousin way of that. DiCaprio was really good. Lily Gladstone was really good. The movie is the central character in the movie is Robert De Niro's character.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
He's sort of the central power broker in the movie, and I thought he was fantastic.
I thought it was a really interesting role for Leo. Like, it wasn't necessarily the role that I thought that was going to be, but it ultimately ended up being something that I hadn't seen him portray before, like that type of character.
Yeah, well, I like that when I was growing up, the biggest stars in the world were Tom Cruise, Mel Gibson, Harrison Ford, Kevin Costner. Those guys would never play somebody like this guy.
Absolutely
Who's
not.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Lowest IQ out of
Right.
any Scorsese
Yeah,
protagonist.
he's like essentially like borderline, like mentally disabled. Like,
Yeah.
it's the first scene is with him and De Niro is asking if he can read.
Oh my god.
He's gross. His teeth are gross. He's ugly. He's kind of fat. Like he's hopeless. But he's kind of a worm, obviously. But like he totally went all in on it. I thought I wouldn't call it a great movie. What do you think, Will?
I thought it was pretty great. I'm kind of with you. I gave it 4 out of 5.
Okay. Where'd you do that?
On Letterboxd.
Oh, you give it okay.
Yeah.
I know by yourself or not.
My review's up. I think it has about 4 likes right now.
Okay. Nice.
But I think my whole thing, and especially coming out and seeing some of the responses that the movie gets, like you mentioned, the runtime obviously is ruffled feathers, but I think that it's such a prerequisite that a Scorsese movie is going to have great acting, great set design, great set pieces, incredible attention to detail, and that's kind of just going to be a given, right? But you watch this movie, and it is so incredibly well shot.
Yes, for sure.
I thought the editing as well was phenomenal.
The
Thelma
details,
Schumacher, right? Yeah.
the details in the character design of the outfits, from every bow tie to every pair of suspenders.
Yep.
It's just a given. But when you actually see it on the big screen and you're there to see the movie, it invigorates me. I left the movie. I didn't even put on my AirPods. I was smiling all the way to the train. It's one of those movies that makes you.
Where'd you see it?
I saw it at the AMC Boston Common.
That's where I went
Dolby
as well. Yeah.
Dolby.
I thought go to our church? No, what is that?
Sounds like a fire truck.
I thought the casting was really good. Even the small parts really good. I would say there's one that's been caused some controversy on social media. I happen to agree with it.
Ooh.
I thought one person was
I agree.
not good in the film, and I don't think that person is a very good actor. I don't think they should have won Best Actor last year either.
I liked it.
It was too over the top for me.
They beat you.
Yeah, it
That was good.
just didn't fit in the
They beat you, Ernest.
fit in the movie for me, really. But I was fine with it. I mean, it was strange. It was a strange scene, but like 4 out of 5, like 8.5 out of 10, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't think, unlike The Irishman, I don't think it's going to grow on me. I don't think I'm going to watch that movie a lot because it's a freaking beating. I mean, it's just, I've seen a lot of people compare it to 12 Years a Slave. I think that's true. And it's just sort of, it's just depressing. Like there's no.
Pitch Black.
Yeah, I mean, could I have used like one less death? I need to see Lily Gladstone react to death like 8 times.
Yeah.
Probably not. It got a little repetitive for me.
It felt like the plot was relatively easy to follow throughout the entire course of it. And because of that, that's why the long runtime for me didn't necessarily feel warranted. Like I almost felt like I knew what was going on consistently throughout. Maybe if they cut off half an hour, it could have just summed it up all
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit
you could
quicker.
have. Yeah, I mean, the book itself, which is a good book, really the lead in the book is the FBI agent, which is what DiCaprio was going to play originally, was the FBI, but then they changed the story, made it about him and her. So Jesse Plemons doesn't really come in till, maybe an hour left in the movie.
Maybe even 2, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying an hour left.
Or,
in the movie.
yes,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So, he was good. He was fine. Although, another nitpick is I think that role was written for somebody older. He kept calling Leonardo DiCaprio son, which I was like, A, you're, I think, younger than him, and B, you're way less famous than him. So it's like a weird dynamic. Like that should have been played by somebody in their 50s, maybe?
I thought that was almost maybe a dig at his mental ability.
Maybe.
I don't know. That's just how I was
That's a
reading
good way to read it, Cole.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be right, Coleman, because he is definitely on some border of something.
Yeah.
For sure. But he's great. He's great. DiCaprio's a great actor. I like the movie a lot. And like DiCaprio's like the 5th thing I thought about. And it's like, oh yeah, DiCaprio gives a great performance. Like he does. He should be nominated. I think she'll probably win, I guess.
Well, there's something going around that where she's submitting, I believe,
As
for
lead, that'd be a
lead,
mistake.
Yeah.
If Lily Gladstone wants to call in, I would tell her that's a mistake. She should run as supporting actress. She's not a lead actress in that movie.
Yeah, because
The second half of the movie, she's just like sick.
So does De Niro
Support.
run it as
Or
supporting?
Leo would be lead.
Leo
actor.
would be lead.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's all bullshit anyway. Like Anthony Hopkins won Best Actor. He's famously in there for like 11 minutes in Silence of the Lambs. So they just move shit around like that. I'm not really sure why. Well, I mean, I guess I understand why. Like Michelle Williams,
Manchester by the Sea.
I'm thinking last year for the Fabelmans, she went as lead or so. I forget. So they do stuff like that all the time. But I liked it. I really liked it. I wouldn't put it in my top 5 Scorsese for sure. But, it's, I don't know yet. Maybe 7 or 8?
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy when that's your 8th best movie.
One of
And
my
I don't want to talk about the ending, but I can get why it's polarized.
Yeah.
I understand that.
I liked the ending.
So did I.
I thought it was a nice button. especially before, obviously, the part where everyone is talking about leading up to that part in the scene. You know what I'm saying? The cameo.
Yeah.
But I think one of my few critiques with the movie is just it makes sense of the movie. Lily Gladstone is sidelined in the second half of the movie, but it makes sense of the picture. But I think that her and Leo, it's some of the best on-screen chemistry he's had with a woman, maybe ever.
I agree with that.
Like,
That's true. I didn't think about that.
It's incredible what they're able to do in setting up the first hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other examples recently. I mean, he's not. I mean, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, no.
Margot Robbie, but
Yeah, that's like silly almost.
And he doesn't really
Obviously,
even have
Gloria,
a love
obviously
interest.
in Django, no.
Yeah.
I mean, Kate Winslet in Titanic. I don't know.
The Aviator, Blanchett.
Yeah, which I didn't think. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. That was good chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you see it, Gus?
I did not.
Are you planning on seeing it? Or
Yes,
You're
I
going
do.
to see it.
I am. I like movies.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
I'm.
I don't know. It was-
It's more of the dumb comedies that you don't have to think. They're like my specialty.
Yeah, this is not that.
Yeah.
do you have to take edibles before a movie?
Depends on the movie.
Yeah.
This is about 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
40.
that's not an edible movie. That's just a couple hits off the pen before you go in, and then
Great.
One last thing on that too is just I thought De Niro, obviously I'm a huge Irishman guy. I think De Niro gives a completely understated great performance in it. He is like a lightning rod in this movie in every single scene. He's the most alive he's been on screen
forever.
in years. Maybe The War with Grandpa, but
That's I like that movie,
in
actually. Harry and I like
years.
that one.
And he's chewing the scenery. It's I loved it. I
He
thought
should
it was great.
absolutely win. He won't. Downey Jr. will, but he is a much better role than Downey Jr.'s role. Downey Jr. just plays like a Downey Jr. role.
Well, more important to the movie also,
Definitely.
I would say.
Yeah, he's, I think, a critical character in the movie. Like
Yeah.
the critical character. He's great. He's the first time you see him, you're like, oh, okay, this is what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm in. First scene with him and DiCaprio when they're talking about Reed, I was like, I could watch this scene for 4 hours. These two, like, don't get away from this. And they're in it together a ton. De Niro was in this movie a ton.
Yeah.
I remember when they first got announced. I was like, okay, he'll be like a supporting, but like, no. He's Scorsese. Like, this is probably going to be their last movie together of any consequence. So, if this is Scorsese's last movie, I will say it ends in a great way. If that's his last movie, that's a wild way to end your career.
And thematically with De Niro too, you as a viewer are watching it and you want to scream at everyone being like, can't you see through this? Like the scene where they're in the circle room.
Yeah.
And the
Well,
chief is going,
everyone is a little too dumb. That was one of my critiques. Like we're not the sister goes with this guy, the brother, and then she's dead. And they're like, I don't know what happened to him. Like, oh, the guy probably killed her. Like, well, it's not that complicated. I don't want to give everything away.
yeah. But he's so charismatic, but at
Like,
the
I'll give you I'll give you a spoil free right thing right now. Martin Scorsese does not appear in this film. at
That
any
is
point.
correct.
Yeah, I'm happy to spoil. He's definitely not in the last scene of the movie.
not sure where he would fit in the first place. Honestly.
How would he make? It would make no sense if he's not in the book. I don't think he's in the book. I read the book. He's not. Is he in the book? Oh,
I don't
no,
believe
he's in the
so.
book. No, he's not going to be in the movie. He's in the book. He's at the beginning of the movie. He thanked me for
Yes, yes.
So before
showing
the,
up?
before the movie even starts, there was a loud pop in the audience for the Nicole Kidman appearance.
that.
Never seen that before.
Oh, you never seen that?
I mean, I've seen that actual thing.
Oh,
but
now
for
it's become
people
like
to
now it's
clap and
got like
everything,
its own now it's
like,
its own thing.
Caught me off guard. I was not expecting that at all.
Did you see the Jigsaw parody of that?
I did, unfortunately.
What are you talking about? Harry loved that.
Oh, did he? Did you
Yes.
end up seeing Saw 10?
Saw X.
Yeah, Saw X.
We've not seen that motion picture yet.
It stunk.
damn.
One star on Letterboxd.
I wouldn't say
star.
1 star.
Oh, you saw
And
it?
I'm,
Gus?
and I'm a Saw guy. I thought it was so terribly offensive to my intelligence, and I'm borderline.
You fucking snob going to Saw X.
And I'm almost Ernest Burkhart, you know. But it was, and yeah, it was the plot is terrible. The talk about stupidity. Every character devolves into a
fucking
mustache
Saw
twirling
X.
vision.
Will. What do you expect?
Every
I
song.
It's not
would-
going to be all the President's Men. It's fucking Saw X.
It's not the Post here, but
that was terrible. movie.
yeah, the Post wasn't great.
That's why Scorsese, like, this is why I said the other day, this is why Scorsese is the greatest American filmmaker, certainly of that generation, if not of all time. He would never make The Post.
no fucking way.
Spielberg would make The Post, he'd make Bridge of Spies, which are fine pieces of entertainment, no problem. Mom and dad can go see it. But like he makes movies like this and The Irishman, and he's still trying, whether they hit or miss or silence. Where Spielberg, who's a great filmmaker, I love The Fabelmans, is going to do West Side Story or The Post or Bridge of Spies or fucking every Scorsese movie means something. So anyway,
Yeah, the Irishman too. I found myself initially kind of thinking back to when I first watched that, and that had just been on Netflix and
I was wrong about The Irishman.
Streamed right
The
away.
Irishman's a great movie.
Yeah.
Well, close, but they should have cast younger actors at the beginning. They should have. De Niro playing a young guy
it's just not as believable.
is just stupid.
As the foremost Irishman fan in America, I would say that there is an argument similar to what you were saying about Jesse Plemons.
Bobby Cannavale could have played De Niro as a young guy at the beginning. Fine, good, easy, done.
But for me, it's not really distracting.
It's very distracting.
Did you find it distracting?
I think the first 40 minutes kind of stink anyway. Until Pacino shows up. Things get hopping.
Then it just turns.
Yeah,
up to
it's
15.
not. It's okay. It's just it takes a long. The last hour is fantastic. The best hour of the movie by far.
But in comparison to Killers of the Flower Moon, this felt so much more like something that scenery-wise and editing-wise felt like it belonged on the big screen to me, comparatively to The Irishman.
Yeah. I don't know if I agree with that, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, the scenery. Yeah.
Felt like a bigger world to it, if that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. Apple is spending $220 million on this movie. Jesus Christ! Thank God.
God love him.
God bless him.
Seriously.
Seriously. What else?
I do have some different reviews online of Killers of the Flower Moon.
Okay.
So we have Barstool people, we have Clemmer, if you saw that. We have Jeff Delos, and then Nate's as well.
Nate loved it, right?
I think so, yeah. I have his audio here.
Look, I'm not going to blame Sam Howell or the offense until we get a head coach who knows what he's doing out there. Our franchise.
Sorry,
The fuck is he talking about?
Different one, my bad.
I want to hear him talk about that. I barely want to hear him talk about this.
Peter Travers over here.
It's cool. I actually have a different one that this person was comparing it to the DMV, or a Scorsese movie to the DMV, going to the DMV. Some random TikTok guy. He was saying that Scorsese movies are like going to the DMV.
In what way?
Well, there you go.
Then I think Martin Scorsese movies are like going to the DMV. I get it. There's a purpose. There's a reason I'm here. I got to renew my license.
You got to do it every once in a while.
I got to do it every once in a while. It's never not been tedious. And Wolf of Wall Street's really fun for an hour. And then you pause it to go to the bathroom and you realize you got 2 more hours. And then it's brutal to get through. That's how this movie is, but it's not.
You got to think it's a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Or these people are completely
Wolf of Wall
smooth
Street
brained.
is too long. Yeah. It is too long. The Quaalude scene's stupid. I'm fine with that. I think Wolf of Wall Street's a lot of fun, but it's uneven. Yeah.
I don't think it relates at all to the DMV though.
Well, it's just
it's absurd.
That's forced. What else?
So we have Brian Griffin, Lock and Key. We can give him a call.
Oh yeah, let's give him a call. Let's see if he's willing to. You think he's willing to do this, Gus, or no?
I hope so. There's been 0 video submissions as of tonight, though.
Really?
No submissions
none.
yet.
Get till Tuesday, end of day Tuesday.
Figured there'd be someone that would at least get on the board with it.
I mean, Nate. What's his name? Nate? Nick? Nick's gonna run away with this thing. I mean, you can't do it. You're working.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I mean, you do a great job.
I'll be a guest.
Well, thank you.
We have
Yeah,
Brian.
of course.
Brian,
Griffin speaking.
Brian, it's Kirk Minahan. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing, Kirk?
Good. Are you?
Hey, thank you for reaching out. Yes, I was going to give you guys a call calling to the show because I'm 100% interested in
Wow. What? This is.
pursuing the at a theater near me. So, hit podcast at a theater near me. So,
Well, I'm looking to end the epidemic of people leaving their keys in their cars too in 2023, which is still very real, right?
it happens. So the reason why I don't have my phone number on the website is because I don't tend to do emergency work.
So okay. So what is the what was it? Not emergency lock and key situation? Like what? So what does that mean?
So I work with either people who have like rental properties or or contractors who need their locks changed or whatever.
Okay.
But I noticed I have like a crew of real estate agents too who I offer my service to, and so it was funny with at a theater near me. I went up and I went up to Chris's house.
Yeah.
And I fixed one of his locks, and I gave him $350. And I was like, however much advertisement you want to do with that, like whatever you want. But I thought it was funny.
I like this. So $350 got you how long?
I don't know. Apparently, it was only for 2 weeks. But then one of my buddies was like, "Dude, it's been like 2 months, and he's still talking about it."
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I have no clue. But
All right, good. Well, we appreciate it. So
so I got like 4 or 5 calls from that, Kirk.
Good.
5 or 6.
All right, that's good.
It was a good ROI, and I don't normally advertise. My business is mainly word of mouth, and
Well, we'll get you.
I've got to.
We'll get you some. If you come up with us and join Nick or whoever in our revamped at the theater near me, we'll give you plenty of ROI, as they say.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, and obviously, if you had an emergency or anyone part of the show, I'd jump and do whatever you guys needed.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, thank you very much, buddy. Okay, we'll stay in touch. Thanks again. All right, let's give you a presenting sponsor. I just closed that fucker right there.
Great work, guys.
Let's go.
Jesus. So how would that happen? I don't have Brian's number, so if I got locked out, I can't find his number anymore. How is that going to help me in that situation?
Actually, it's a good point.
I thought he was an emergency, but he's not an emergency guy.
No, it doesn't seem so like
Okay.
it.
I thought he was British, so obviously that was a parody call he used to call. I thought it was really him. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy who called the British accent. I literally thought that was him. I was waiting to talk to him. Okay. So you could tweet that out. So Griffith Lock and Key, is it Griffin or Griffith?
Griffin. Brian Griffin,
Brian Griffin.
like Family Guy.
Gotcha. Is going to be the presenting sponsor for At the Theater Near Me. That's fantastic news.
Go.
It's huge.
So what happened? Clemmer locked himself out?
It sounds like, yeah.
He called it lock and key guy?
And this guy didn't even sound like an
think I'm
emergency
old?
lock and key.
If you locked yourself out of your house, is that what he said?
Yeah.
He called a lock and key place? Would you do that?
I think I would bust into one of my windows, obviously, right?
I mean, I don't even know what I would do. I think I would just wait to call somebody who would have the key.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe Clemmer didn't have someone at the time?
I mean, if he's in New Hampshire, maybe his wife is away at work or
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Key under the rock.
don't you keep a spare key somewhere?
I could see him trying to guide his dog to try and
Right.
get
Yeah.
Melfi
He
or whatever.
calls. Wait. Like do a Google search and just found Griffin Lock and Key? I don't know. All right, that's exciting news.
It's the
That's
same
a,
guy that wanted to teach you how to use Uber Eats.
Clemmer, that's true.
Calling up lock
Well,
and key.
yeah, well, okay. All right. What else going on with you, Will? What's new in your life?
I went out on a date last night.
Last night you went on a date.
I did.
Okay. With who? Not specific names, but did you meet this woman on the computer?
No, I met her in real life.
Real life. Is she an immigrant?
No, she's not an immigrant.
Okay.
I met her at the Tam.
I don't know what that is.
It's a bar downtown.
Downtown Boston.
Downtown Boston.
You fucked up like when I see you in Boston?
I actually, that night, one of my buddies, Timmers, came down from...
Which night?
The night that I met her originally.
Okay. Oh, I got you. Yeah.
This was like 3 weeks ago. He came down from New Hampshire, and me and him went and saw...
What's his name?
Timmers.
Timmers. Okay.
We went and saw Stop Making Sense.
Yes.
And we got out, and we were like, let's go get hammered, dude.
Sure, right. Yeah,
So we went, and we just saw these two girls at the bar. We started talking to them, and then yesterday...
What's your game? What's your approach to so you see a woman, you think
Yeah.
she's attractive.
Yeah.
What do you do? What did you do there?
So first off, I was like, Timmers, you got to help me out right now.
Sure. Is Timmers a good wingman or no?
Timmers is a great wingman.
Yeah.
Great wingman.
Is that his last name?
No, his name's Tim, but I call him Timmers.
Nice.
Go ahead.
And so, so we were talking, hit it off. I just tried to just keep talking, like keep asking questions.
Are you on?
Oh, I'm on. Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, but you want to keep asking
Like
the
what?
girls questions, just like, hey, what's going on? What'd you do tonight?
Coleman,
Just
pay
start
attention
there.
to this, all right? I'm
Start
taking
there,
notes.
right? Start there, Coleman. I got you.
What'd you
dude.
say to her first?
You just
Do you
start
have like
out.
a cute line when you first get to her or no?
Yeah, so you can go up and if I'm drinking like a JMO and ginger,
Yeah.
right? You can start off and just saying, like you can have one of these solo, but I really like 2 limes in them. I really like to have 2 limes in my Jameson and ginger, and then it's just like, oh well, how come? And then you just go on about, you just kind of keep feeling it out. I can talk, right? And especially
What the fuck? What
yeah,
was that?
What?
What does the olives have to do with it? You say olives?
No, limes.
Lime.
2 limes in
What
your
does that-
JMO ginger.
What does that have to do with what's that have to do with her?
So if you
Just started conversation.
just starting conversation. Hey,
Has she found this intriguing?
do you hear that?
I hear it. Yes, I can hear it. I don't know what the hell it is, but I can hear it.
Apparently,
Apparently.
some women consider me handsome. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. So I kind of,
You're a fine looking guy.
so I can kind of ride off that for a little bit, Kirk. But then I got
But you dressed like an idiot?
this was what I was wearing. that
Okay.
night.
Yeah. So this is what you were wearing exactly?
Not last night, the night that I met her.
The Bill Ricker basketball
Bill
sweatshirt.
Ricker basketball shirt. I actually got kind of chirped because some people at the bar, other women, were saying that it was too tight on me.
Okay. Let's stay focused on the story. Yeah,
So
go ahead.
So anyway, last night we go out and we meet up in Davis Square. We
Meet
go,
up at Davis Square.
Yep, we go to the
Nice
Bird.
movie theater there.
We were gonna go there. We were gonna go see Dick's the Musical.
They get a big horror thing coming up there.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you go to that British place. I'm sorry, the Burn, like on the other side of the street from the movie theater, down a little bit. I know
Exactly.
exactly where it is.
Irish bar.
My parents, you know where that Starbucks is now?
Yeah.
On the corner?
Yeah.
They used to be a Brigham's way, way, way back, that is where my mom was a waitress and she met my dad.
You're kidding me.
It is true. That is true. My dad was working in the summer at a jewelry store, and she was a waitress there. And they met. He asked her out. She said no a couple of times, and she finally said yes. He didn't have your game initially.
Did he not say
There were no limes.
two limes?
Lime Ricky. He would have been fine. But yes, that's where they met, right there.
The only ice cream I get.
What's
Brigham's.
that? There you go. So yeah, so maybe this is who knows? Okay, so you go out with her. Where do you meet?
We meet at the Burren.
In front or in?
Inside.
Inside. Who's there first?
I get there first. Get there early.
Get the table?
Get the table.
Nice. Okay.
It's it's a seat and a booth. You got to sit in the seat if you're a guy. That's another just one of those
Out of 100,
things.
percentage of 100, what percentage in your mind do you think you're going to be closing the deal that night? 0?
No, 100%.
Oh, I love it.
Intercourse.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Listen, Kurt. Kurt, a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell, but I'll tell you, I'm not Josh. Okay. So yeah, no. So this is this.
All right. So you get there. What are you wearing?
I am wearing a. So this
Are you
is
just like an idiot or no?
no. I'm not.
From
I'm
the green suit from
no.
Miltons, you know.
I am wearing a long sleeve white T-shirt.
A long sleeve white T-shirt.
Yes.
T-shirt.
No, long sleeve white shirt.
Collared.
No collared. It has like a design on it. But
Okay, so
actually,
you look like an asshole.
but actually, if you really want to know,
Yeah.
it was a shirt that Lizzie had gotten me. Ooh. And she asked me where I got it from, and I was stumbling.
What'd you say?
I was like, I got it at Bodega,
Okay.
which is just a store that I like.
Sure, okay.
So
how's
we're
the
at,
conversation going?
it's going great. This is the second time we've been out. So like
So first date.
was 2 weeks ago.
So you hadn't yet.
No,
Okay.
no,
But you felt good.
felt great.
What was your
com-
confidence level going into the first date?
It
This was
was
second.
well,
He's a
it was
gentleman.
it was a Sunday. So it was a
It's
Sunday.
Lord's Day. Yeah, it's a Sabbath.
So
That's right,
we
right.
we last week when we met up.
work the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
you
a
know.
working girl as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sure she is. Yeah.
And so when we
What are you
went
laughing
out,
at, Colin?
Good one.
working girl, yeah, lady of the night. And so two Sundays ago we go out. We met at Silvertone, which is downtown Coleman. Silvertone is a great date spot.
He's not dating.
It's
I'll
swanky
keep
and
away
nice.
from
He's not dating.
And so
Downtown Boston?
downtown
He
Boston.
lives
Yeah.
in Watertown. He's a monk. He's not doing any of that stuff. Yeah.
That's all right.
Go to Boston.
So it's great. So we went we went there and then we went to the TAM after and had some drinks and it was great. Right?
Last night.
So last night we go to the Burn.
Is this dinner or no?
Just some drinks. It's like 6 p.m.
Okay.
So it gets to be 7:30 and I go, we should go to the Rosebud because the Rosebud Diner right on the
Yeah,
corner
I know.
there,
It's same side of the street.
it's all renovated now.
Yeah. Yep.
Their third day open.
Oh.
So we
okay.
go.
So you go.
Walk in and they bring us to the other
Are
side.
you holding hands at this point, or is it? Are you there? Are you
No.
that kind? You're not
No.
that kind of person.
No, I mean, I'm
are.
open to it.
Okay, but that's not that kind of thing yet.
No, we were in transit. It was like still early. You know, we're
Is she
like,
a film buff? Is she her interest different than yours?
she's funny, but I don't think
I'm sensing no chemistry between you two.
No, we have she no.
I haven't heard any yet, but go ahead.
Yeah,
All right,
she likes movies and music. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, she know you're on this program right now,
I did tell her that I was doing a.
so she's not watching.
No,
Okay,
I
good
told her
move,
don't
good move,
watch.
good move. Okay, go ahead.
And so we go in, and it's the same situation at the Rosebud where there's a big booth and then a chair, right? And so
She's a weird drinking when she's that pregnant. She's 17 months pregnant. You said right, or no?
So I get in the chair. And
I'm sorry, in the diner.
Yeah. So I pull out my chair and I go to sit down, and all of a sudden I can feel my skin on the chair. I ripped my pants wide fucking open, from like right up here all the way across my ass cheek.
Okay, you believe that, Gus, or no?
I mean, I think it was. I wouldn't say it was accidental, but
Okay.
I didn't mean to rip my pants, Gus,
But
but
I'm saying I don't know if it's a story or not.
no.
Okay, go ahead.
Dead serious.
All right, I'll believe you. Go
so
ahead.
then we're sitting down, and I go, "Oh my god, I ripped my pants." And she's like, "Did you really?" And I'm like, "Can you look up if there's a Gap or an Old Navy nearby?"
Mm-hmm.
And I swear to God, the Kohl's at the Meadow Glen Mall in Medford.
I know it very well.
We drive from
Your car
leave.
or-
My car. We immediately leave.
Okay.
I'm like, I need to get new pants, and then we go to the Kohl's and I buy new pants.
Okay.
And it's like,
Ooh, wow.
What a story. Okay.
and then we go back.
That's a bonding moment right there for you two.
Huge, right? You know, I get my pants. I'm like,
Laughing. Yeah.
yeah. I tell the lady who rings me up, I'm like, all right, I got to go back into the dressing room. I got to change my pants.
Right.
So go back in.
I'm sure she cared.
Yep, she was just like, no, I just wanted to make sure. I was like, is this like
Shoot
cool?
you for that? You bought the pants.
Yeah, I know, but she was just like, here, just take your Kohl's cash and
Like,
take
she doesn't
to
care.
your seat, right?
Good.
Then we go back to Rosebud, go in. It's great. It's excellent.
What'd you have?
We just had a couple of drinks. They brought us some potato chips that they make in house.
Okay.
And then, from there, it was a great night.
I don't know.
Let's
Currently
just
sexually aroused.
Did you go to your place or her place?
went to my place in Kirk. Let's just say my pants weren't the only ones ripped that night. Okay.
Cocksucker.
Yes.
You ripped her pants, you're saying?
They were already, ripped on the front. But yes. Kirk.
Did she sleep over? Like, or did she leave? Yeah, she must have been. God, I feel so bad for her parents. I just think of parents. Her parents, like, she's this little girl. They watch her into the world, watch her grow up, and now she's with Will. What a nightmare. It's like Gus's wife.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
What was that called?
That was off the rip. That was me. That was solidarity.
Fantastic. Yeah. So as soon
The worst thing is Will, like, after, like, trying to talk to this guy when you're done. He's just like, Will's thoughts. Like, what are you talking about? Are you drunk?
No.
Should you have been driving over there to Kohl's after being at the burn?
Should I have?
Yeah.
No, I was fine.
You were fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So how'd you leave it last night? This morning?
So we hung out until like probably like 3 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. So after we ripped pants.
I understand. We got it, Will.
We were Gus. So
that.
we were just watching, and she was like, "Yeah." So like,
You were just what?
We were just had the TV on. She was like, "What kind of music do you like?" And I was like, "Well, I can tell you."
What'd you tell her?
So I put on. I was like, "Are you familiar with the game song from the Kirk Minahan show?"
Yeah.
I actually did put on "Let Me Hold You for a Night" by David Ruffin.
Okay.
Then I put on "Eyes Without a Face" by Billy Idol.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put on one of my favorite videos. I'll DM it to you after the show. It's are you familiar with "Abandoned Luncheonette" by Hall & Oates?
Yes, I am.
They have a live version from 1976 of the song "I'm Just a Kid," and it is one of the most electric live performances.
You played that
out there. Played that.
The live performance?
Yes.
That's a wild call.
No, it's great. It's great. 76. It's from like a German show that they were on.
Touring,
Yeah. But just fantastic. And also on that note too, a lot of people just think that Hall & Oates is all Daryl Hall. They don't know that in Whole Oats and Abandoned Luncheonette, John Oates was doing John Oates was doing a ton of the vocals.
Of course, yeah.
And he was
huge
fantastic.
part of the band.
Yeah.
Massive part, of course, yeah.
Now
Did you
they
mention this to her or no?
I told her literally
she's
all of
fascinated
this.
by
Yeah.
this.
She's like, I don't know who these fucking guys
So
are.
is she still talking to you like today?
Yeah, absolutely.
So are you guys together?
No, I wouldn't say that, but I
No?
mean, she's cool. Yeah.
Okay. When's the next, when do you see her again?
Maybe next week, I would say.
Next week. So you're playing it slow.
Yeah. She,
What professional world is she in without being too specific?
She's
if you say, I don't think Amy's gonna.
Yeah, she's an EMT.
Really?
Yeah. So,
You like that, Coleman?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She wearing the uniform
Sirens
last night?
going
or
on.
not?
I've been telling her, I'm like, send me a picture of you in your uniform. She's cute.
creep.
She's cute. I will say, she's cute.
Send me a Scrubs pic.
Yeah,
She's
come
cute.
on.
Yeah, I'm sure she's cute.
Yeah.
She's lovely. Is
Yeah.
she about your? How old are you?
I'm 27.
Is she about your age or
It's a couple years younger.
a couple years younger?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
So it's going well.
Yeah, I think it went really well. And also, that's the other thing is like, I would say that if I was out with
What if she wants to go with you when the Celtics are playing? It's a problem, right?
I would move shit around.
For her, you would.
No, I would be like tomorrow or the next day. I'm focused. I got to be focused. But I will say that like 99% of women, if I were to go out with them and I fucking ripped my pants wide open, I don't think that sex would be on the table, and I don't think that they would still be
EMT.
there.
She sees some horrible things. Like this is not a big deal at all.
Yeah, thank God she didn't have to give me melt to mouth. You know what I mean? She did in other ways, though, Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Come on, hit it.
I understood both references.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did. What do you think of that, Gus?
It is a very good strategy. I'm very happy for Will. It's a good time. He's having. It sounds like he's found at least something that can be fun for a couple months.
Yeah,
you
bust that nut, right, Gus?
Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
sometimes once you got to bust a nut, bust a nut.
That's
how long will they be? Will they be when Will's in here in December? Will they be together or no? No, right? I
If
would think
she's
not.
listens to the show, probably not.
I think he's been treating her nicely. I think.
oh yeah, I'm a super nice guy. Very
Yeah.
generous. Very generous.
What do you have in common?
Like joking around.
Does
like
she want to see Deuce Tatum naked as well, or is it just?
Come on, Kirk. I told you not to say that.
Is that inappropriate? What, Coleman?
Picture days next week.
Ridiculous. Of course, that's a joke.
Yep.
Well, good. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
That's
yeah,
very nice.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of taking it slow as far as, me going out. So it was actually it was really nice to meet someone in real life and.
What do you mean? As opposed to like a AI or something?
Or like on like the apps or whatever, because I'm not on the apps.
You mean
or
actually
anything.
meeting them like in actuality.
And then being like, oh, I'm into, you know what I mean? And so then taking it from there and actually going out and, because I've had, you've had a ton of those where you go to the bar, you make out with a girl, you get her number, she doesn't answer to any of your texts, you text her again, you call her a couple of more times.
Very
she doesn't
personal
get back
experience
to
for
you.
you.
Yeah, and so she's super hot, way out of your league, definitely wants to block your number. So you have those moments all the time, but to then have a moment where the first part is, like hanging out, talking to the bar, making out, and then you actually get to talk them out of the darkness of the TAM is quite nice.
That's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
There you go. I feel like talking about BetterHelp right now. Kirk Minute Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You go to BetterHelp.com, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Make your brain your friend with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today to get 10% off your first month entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Definitely, if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Faster nutritional therapy, better cost nutritional therapy, and you can be far more flexible than traditional therapy. Again, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, 10, I should say. We thank BetterHelp, as always, for joining us. What else, guys?
I have this clip from the Dan Le Batard show. They were talking about Ron DeSantis and how basically he was a former Yale outfielder.
Coleman's a big right winger. Have you noticed this or no?
This audio is just absurd.
Have you noticed this or no? Gus, have you noticed this?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, just admit it. Why?
I'm not though.
Yeah, I'm just in the middle, man. Like everything's everyone. Both sides are fucked up. That's my take. You are a right winger.
The way I see
Trump
it,
broke you for a little bit, but now you're back in. Your old Trump
I was
tweets.
anti-Trump back then.
That's what I'm saying. But now you're.
Now I'm on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're back in.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
he's
I
like
think
Neil
Montante's in the room.
Gorsuch in a flannel and a trucker hat.
That's right. What's that, Coleman?
When Montante's in, it brings it out of me a little more.
That idiot.
Just a fellow patriot out there, you know.
What I hear? I listened to some of Montante's World with Visionless Dave while I was running today.
Two of our foremost thinkers.
Yes. And there were just a couple moments where I was like, Jesus, these fucking Montante is just out of his mind. I forget what he was saying, but yeah, who knows? Who could remember? But good. Dan Le Batard, who was on?
Basically, they were breaking down something with Ron DeSantis where...
Who's a loser, like I said. He was a pud.
Zero.
I said Trump was going to shit in his mouth right away. He'd never recover. That's exactly what's happened. Mike Pence, zero.
Christie.
Terrible. I happen to think that Nikki Haley's okay, but she's got no chance. Trump's going to inhale them like he always does. And Trump is going to be the next president.
Starting to feel
it's
like
going to be worth it to see these people lose their minds. It'll be a great day. When you're don't go to Davis Square that night.
Yeah,
it's
no way.
A sad scene.
Yeah, Mike's Pizza.
By the way, also remember I masturbated in Davis Square at the magazine store. My mom was at the hair salon. So there's a lot of history there.
It's a great spot, I will say.
Yeah.
One unfortunate thing is that Sligo, which was that old Irish true dive, like a
That
mainstay.
ribs place still there?
Red Bones, yeah.
I had some intestinal turmoil. Oh, really? After, so I don't go there anymore. I used to love ribs.
Different kind of blowout.
Yeah, I don't eat ribs anymore.
No,
which is kind of a shame. I used to like them but then my hands got all messy anyway. So
yeah, I can give or take them. Yeah. Like, you ever been to the Newbridge Cafe in Chelsea?
No, I'm not going to Chelsea. Are you out of your fucking mind? The traffic, it takes forever. I don't want to go anywhere. Chelsea.
Best steak tips in the world, man.
How do you know that?
I've tried a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I make my own too. I mean, I
believe you.
That recipe we can stay safe for next time.
Are you going to cook for this lady at some point? I mean, outside the bedroom?
Thank you.
You like that, cousin?
Yeah, potentially.
Was music playing during this or no?
During when
the
guys, ripping of pants.
When you guys met each other in an intimate fashion?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are you a big talker during the experience or no? Because you can never shut your mouth, so I don't know. Are you singing? Are you, what are you doing?
No, I'm pretty much just going, quit pointing that fucking gun at my dick. No, I'm pretty much,
Okay.
I'm pretty, I'm not too talkative.
Yeah.
But I will say,
I can see him being a little cuddle bear though.
I could see it like
I
an
can see
ear
a
whisperer.
little cuddle Stiltskin. Yeah.
But I will
Don't you
say,
see Will after being a cuddle guy?
Oh yeah, like he's the big spoon, but he secretly kind of likes being the little spoon.
Yeah.
nailed it.
Yeah, I can see it.
But like, I will say,
By the way, she didn't ask for his favorite songs. He just volunteered those. No
absolutely,
question. No question.
Need to like I said, keep talking.
Yeah.
But I will say, and this is not gassing myself up at all, but I've been with a few loud women in my time, and so I feel
they're screaming for the police.
Yeah.
It's
but
it's safe words.
But you put yourself in that situation where you have to be on the other side. So if like someone is pretty loud and talkative in the bedroom, I don't think you can couple that with
try and
also
top it.
Yeah, exactly. So I just kind of do my thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
DeSantis.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
DeSantis. So
Lebatard.
they were saying that
Coleman.
he's trying to remake a small public college in Florida as a conservative sports powerhouse dedicated to male supremacy. And that was because coaches were allegedly being paid out of the admissions budget.
Okay.
So
I don't care. What else?
all right. we actually have
smiling at?
a song.
I always say that. I appreciate he gives it a swing. I might
no.
be interested.
No, it's funny.
Who's trying them? It's funny.
Yeah, it doesn't
No,
work
it's
so
a
well.
fucking laugh. This stupid show. We have a song from who?
From Will.
Oh God.
Are you familiar with the song 500 Miles by Bobby Bear? Old country western song.
Let me look it up. I think I am, but let me look it up. I have a Don Williams country western album this weekend. Album, yeah. I was first. I think it was a terrible 500 Miles song, which I hate.
Yep.
Why you don't hate that song?
No, when I said the song, Gus said that song. He thought.
Well,
that's
what
what
most people would think. I think. Well, Bobby Bear's a Detroit City guy. 500 miles away from home. You're saying?
Yep.
I think maybe. I got to hear it though. Well, if I hear your version, maybe I'll know.
Yeah. Well, this is a little parody of that. It is called 500 MGs. Take it away, Coleman.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Coleman.
MGs of THC. Teardrops fell on Gus's feet when he said what he could eat. He said, I do this all the time, like in Plymouth. Well, no wedding songs were sung, just a couple frames withdrawn off of 500 mgs of THC. Of THC, of THC, next to Justin, passenger seat. Gus took 500 mgs of THC.
Are you expecting? Hold on. Are you nervous? I'm not giving a huge laugh or no?
No, that's it. I only did one verse.
Oh,
No,
that's it? Okay.
Yeah, it was
I
on
like
it was on the fly. I had to. I felt like I had to bring something.
Okay.
Maybe go for a more known song next time.
I think probably.
Yeah.
You're a Manilow guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Why don't you mention Manilow when you said your favorite songs to this person?
I probably should have. I probably should have put on the live version of Mandy.
Yeah. Oh, really? That's your favorite one.
I mean, incredible.
Have you seen Barry in concert?
No, I haven't.
You haven't. You got to
No.
go do that. I mean, we're running out of time. I hate to say it. He's a treasure, but we are running out of time.
He has a residency
In Vegas.
Yeah. And that would be something. But he also I mean, this is what happens with all those 70s, Daryl Hall included, is that they get plastic surgery and then they look like old women.
Yeah,
now.
it's not good. That's why I'm glad. I think Bruce has probably been touched up a little bit, but he still looks like Bruce Springsteen.
Did that stink?
What?
The song? Did the song stink?
Which song? I have no memory of it. What song? It was fine. It was
Okay.
like I would call it like in the middle in the history of our song. You thought that was gonna like land like the other one?
No, I thought it would be. I mean, I thought it would be
Gus,
a
what'd you
little
think?
bit something.
I've heard better.
Coleman?
That was all right.
All right, thanks, boys.
I
Out of
give it
10?
I'd say it's about a 4 or 5.
yeah, 4.5.
Just too slow too.
Okay.
Out of 100, you're saying? No, it was fine. It was fine.
I'll take
you gotta, don't be sensitive.
Yeah, no.
It's like you're blushing a little bit. Take it easy.
There's enough sensitivity happening in this world already.
Yeah, no kidding. But I think that's I think the mistake is often. It is important that it's like the other part is like that's already a few days old too. A, it's not your fault. There's the weekend. And then B, it's not a very well known song.
Yeah.
Like the classics are, like Steve's a Liar, I'm on Fire, or Mama Gear's Touch, or Steve's Bed and Breakfast, or the one you did. Like they're,
Steve Murdered Me.
Yeah, Steve Murdered Me, which is a great song. Yeah.
It was better than the last Dr. Jingle. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Yeah, the first Dr. Jingle was very good though, because that was Billy Joel's song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, well, I'm not crazy about Billy Joel, but whatever.
Speaking of parody songs, okay, I'm gonna try another top 20 list, but I have a new method for it this time.
Not broadcasting it?
No.
Okay, what?
I'm gonna do the top 20 KMS parody songs. I'm creating a Google Doc.
Who's doing this?
I'm gonna be doing this. It's a complete ripoff of the Casey Kasem top 40.
Okay.
But we're gonna put the vote up to the Minifans.
So
I have a list of every song, of parody song that's been played on the show.
Okay.
And I want everyone to rank them from 1 to 10. I wanted to use a ranker list, but I can't make a personal list apparently. So we're doing the Google Docs for 2 weeks. Every song rank them
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Comes.
And then,
come on.
And then once everyone does their the ranking of it, I'm going to take the averages and go from 20 to 1. Except I think I already know what number 1's going to be. So.
What? Steve's a Liar?
No.
You don't think that?
It's the one you've said is your favorite.
My favorite is the Duel one. I think, isn't it?
The last time I called and said you were the Dale Arnold.
That's a very funny song. That's Warden of the North, right?
Yeah.
He's great. I like the what about my roommate at prep school?
That's Abdul was Kirk's roommate.
Yeah. Find that one, would you? I just want to hear the beginning of that. You heard that one or no?
I don't believe
my
so.
prep school roommate. Hold on. My prep school roommate was a foreign exchange student, had like hundreds of millions of dollars, I think. In his room, in his desk and my desk, his desk would be stuffed with like $100 bills. Some have speculated that I would take money from him, like thousands of dollars over the course of that year. I'm not confirming or denying that.
Yeah.
But do you have it or no?
Yep.
This was set to
I do see our young seaman was Kurt's roommate, sleeping in.
All right, okay. I'll hear myself laughing, but yeah, that's the one. Yeah. But that's got to be in the. That's part of the. So what are you doing? So, did you understand how he explained it or no?
I did.
Okay,
I did.
So you have a point system?
I'm gonna have everyone's gonna rank each song.
You have
1 to
every
10.
single song ever on the show.
Every single song on the show, and I found
I don't believe that.
And I found the old files that Steve and Dave had that have it all on back there, so I'm able to pull them all.
How many
off.
songs are those?
We're at least I think at 60 now.
Okay.
Over 60. So take the time, rank them all 1 to 10. Which ones you like, you don't like, and then whatever the top 20 are, we're gonna go down the list.
Right.
Count them down, play them. I have some requests out for long distance dedications.
Okay.
So we'll have a couple of those thrown in. Maybe a dead pet has to get thrown in there for the classic Casey Kasem.
Okay.
And then we're gonna.
Where is this going to be available?
This was going to be the question. Just because with all this network talk,
Probably be here, right? Where we broadcast this show.
we could broadcast it right on here. That's what I was thinking.
Probably do that because we don't want to be critical of anything.
No,
like if it's bad, I don't want anybody to be sensitive. I'll criticize it on my network.
Yeah.
I think that's only fair, Coleman. No.
Agreed. Yeah. I also said that I would listen in once he has the final list and just kind of expose myself to some of these songs
For the
that
first
I haven't
time?
heard. Yeah.
I mean, you should have like not a voter necessarily, but a classic fan as well to react to it.
Yes.
Somebody, whoever you want. That's up to you. But I don't want, I heard Menners say that I'm too critical of his network, my network. So I wouldn't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So why would, because you'll probably suck at it.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm going to criticize you, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to
expect nothing less.
I don't want to be critical. Like the great shows of all time, Howard Stern was great. Mike and the Mad Dog, Kirk and Callahan, the Kirk Minahan Show, the Robbie V Show. There are shows I'm just not going to ever criticize, And this is, if it's on the Kirk Minahan Network, I would never criticize any of those great shows, So I think that's probably the right move to do. We should probably start putting more content on this channel, not just the show.
Yep.
That is the plan.
That's the plan.
Yes.
We even talked about a producer show we're going to do.
Probably do it here. Because if it stinks, I'll criticize you here. I don't want to put you in I don't want to make Menners upset and criticize you on that. I just don't want to make him uncomfortable.
That's fair.
I think that's reasonable, no?
Very fair.
Yeah, I mean, did he send you guys any notes tonight, or did I saw him tweet that, no?
He sent along some potential topic ideas.
Oh, okay. Let me hear a couple.
So this was all from the Minifan Network.
All from the Minifan Network, where
Yes.
he wants me to dedicate at least an hour or two every show to the Minifan Network.
Yeah, so first and foremost, they had that tweet saying that, kind of mocking exactly what you're talking about right now, how since Coleman's getting is getting cut some slack, that maybe the network should too, and all that.
It's what's wild is like, so I watched some of it, a lot of it, and he was like, was like, you could at least have a sense. He was so humorless about it. He takes it. He's so serious. Like, joke around a little bit. Like, I don't know. Like, he criticized these shows all the time.
Yeah, it almost seems
On the show itself, he was like, the shows I say stink. He said stinks. I think the Quantum Kirk is a good show. Yeah. I mean, Mike and the Mythfans is a good show. He agrees. Like, we don't disagree about anything.
Yeah.
He said the Robbie V show stinks. Okay. The guy, the pizza guy from Georgia stinks. He stinks.
Yeah, for me, honestly, if you're a Minifan and you like the Kirk Minahan show, you'll like most shows on the Kirk Minahan show network. That's what I think.
That's what he said.
That's what I think.
I mean, probably you like some of them, but probably you won't like others. What am I supposed to pretend that I like these shows?
No, I mean, they just constantly...
Call him. He's awake, right? Or is he not?
I don't know. We can give him a try.
Call him up. Give him what he wants.
So what I want to say, do you think this week you've actually got a lot more promotion for the network than there has been in the past just by trashing you and it really is promoting the network? What do you think about that?
Yes. Well, okay, it's a good point. So, I mean, personally, I think there's something to that, but what kind of annoys me is...
All right, call him up. That's an idiot if he's, annoys him.
Oh, he actually did tell me FaceTime audio, so let me do that real quick.
Patriots today. Getting it done, Gus.
It's a win at the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
Menners, you're on.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. Good evening. So I was just saying, essentially, like, we don't really disagree. I think Quantum Kirk's a good show. I think Mike and the Fans a good show. I think a couple of the other shows stink. Like, where do we disagree? You said this on your own show.
I just think there's a bit too much of the stick and not enough of the carrot.
So, I said Quantum Kirk is a good. I mean, no, there's no other show in the fucking world. I had people who were on the network here. I had Daver and who's the other guy? Danny on the show because I like the show to promote the show. I have a guy who used to be on the network as a fucking producer of the show full fucking time. Montanti was here last week. I have these people on all the time. John from Scranton, who's part of your network, was here the other day, said syllable zero about the network.
Well, he did his best. So.
Go ahead.
Look, I'm just trying to fight for my guys. I'm trying to fight for my team. Robbie V needs a break. My fuss daddy needs a break.
I don't agree. I think they should be on. Like, if I don't like the show, so what? If 14 people like it and they watch it, that's better than nothing. Like, I actually just fundamentally disagree with you on that.
No, I mean, you need to give them a break.
Why? They stink. Who cares? What is it? If I say they stink or if I don't say anything, nothing changes. I'm not going to say it's good if I don't like that. You know that. You know this is even beneath you at this point. Like, you were humorless about it. I promote this show way more than any other podcast in the world would promote a network where guys go on and sometimes dump on the show. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is, the frustrations with the producers. I want them to maybe promote the shows a bit more. And
but you keep saying we promote the show more than Cullinane or Steve ever did.
No, quite. You think Cullinane promoted anything? He didn't promote shit.
There's never any, mention of like what's
coming up on the network. What do you want us to do? What would you like, Matters, in your dream world? I do 3 hours, 4 days a week. Should I do 2 hours and 46 minutes on fucking Beanbag Ron the McFuss Daddy?
No, I just think sometimes the producers could throw in a few topics during little quiet spots in the show.
What are we doing right now?
Maybe from the network. What was that?
What are we doing right now?
I know, but we're arguing. But I mean, more like, on Quantum Kirk, they review a lot of good episodes.
even Ron and McFustaddy are doing a
They
good
stink.
job.
They
looking
stink.
back.
They stink. They stink.
But they'll get better. They'll get
Okay,
better.
well, if they get better, I'll watch. You gotta give me this. I'll watch. And if they get better, I'll say they got better. I'm happy to say that.
Yeah, but also I think like the shows are also for the fans. Like I think fans of KMS will like the inside show stuff.
Sure, fine. Go for
and
it.
I'm trying to promote that as much as possible. So I can understand why you might not like it, but if you're a massive KMS fan, then I think 3 or 4 of the shows are really good. And then you've got sort of Robbie V and VD talking NFL. And if that's bad,
would you like us to do these shows? What were the show we talked about? The producer show, which BA brought up, which was a good idea. We talked about that, right? What was the other one we talked about?
The top 20 list.
The top 20 list. Would you like, because I may be critical of the producers and Augustus occasionally, would you prefer it not to be on that network? Because I don't want you to feel insecure about me being critical of anything. Or can it be on that network? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, it certainly can be on the
okay,
network.
we will do that then. We will do that.
We've just got to get the balance right.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. I do what I want. No, we really don't. I praise Quantum Kirk. Oh, Davis stinks, by the way. And I praise Quantum Kirk all the time. Mike and the other fans, BA's doing a good job. You do a good job. There's no balance. The balance is if I think it's good, I say it's good. If I think it stinks, I say it stinks like I always do.
I know. I just want the network to grow, and I feel like it's always, no one watches the network. It's 1% of the viewers.
Well, that's true. That's no. It is a very small percentage of the podcast. I mean, that's true, but so what? Like, people like it. You're doing a good job. It's growing. Like, I'm happy to support that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to meet with Coleman this week. We're going to have a chat.
Oh, good guy. Goodbye. You're
lay out a few things.
Okay. Goodbye. I'm meeting with Coleman. Jesus.
Great week coming up on the network. Beanbag Ron and McFustaddy are going to do a new Quantum Kirk episode after the producer search race.
He's a little pussy.
Who matters? What else do we Why'd you go after him?
You were committed. No, he's tried to use his intimidation tactics on me to get me on fucking whatever.
Well, you could do it if you'd like. It doesn't matter.
I don't want to.
You don't want to?
No,
you don't like him?
I don't.
Well, how come? I like him. I can't help it. You not like him, Coleman?
I didn't like that during the producer search when I said to give me a minute to figure out when I could go on the show and everything. He started just tweeting out all this stuff.
You know, Gus. He's nuts.
Very much so.
But also that he was saying like, there's a big Barstool endorsement coming from me, so this is a bad move. Great.
But that's funny,
coming
though.
from the guy who was there.
He's 3'8". He's Australian. He's in Australia, 10,000 miles away. You fly over the ocean all the way, like for days and hours, and he's thinking like getting all mad about Beanbag Ron, and that's funny to me.
I feel like he's a jumper when he gets angry.
Yeah,
like
he gets worked
big,
but he's passionate. I've been giving him credit the last week or so. You can't win with these fucking people.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, we got Will's Cooking Corner. Chicken, ziti, and broccoli's on the menu.
That I would watch. So you'll do that.
Yeah, I will definitely will. That'd be hilarious.
We have 3 new shows, Gus.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that top 20 thing's going to be a fucking disaster.
Also,
it's gonna suck. There's no question.
By the way, last night, Menner said this in the beginning, there was a lot of the stick and a lot of the carrot last night.
That was wild.
Did you say that at the time or no?
No, I did. I had that literally as soon as he said it. I was like, keep this. I was like, do not forget this. Do not forget about it.
for you.
Thank you. Got it in.
What else?
Did you see that Cullinan's wife found that his TikTok, the Play the Hits TikTok?
It's a shtick. It's a whole act. Cullinan admits, I saw somebody say to Cullinan, I can't believe the amount of subscribers you have. Are you buying subscribers? And people are like, yeah, he buys them. He said he buys them. So, which is funny. It's good. If Dave's having a good time, I'm happy for him. I don't quite know what's going on. I don't spend much time on the hits, but I'll check in every once in a while. It seems like he's having fun.
It's good to listen to on the ride in.
Yeah, he seems like he's having a good time. I'm happy for Dave. I haven't talked to him. Talked to Steve more recently than Dave, obviously. Seen Steve more recently, Dave, but I don't. Yeah. It seems like Cullinan's kind of just sort of moving on, which is good. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I have no problem with Dave, of course. What else?
Also, I'm just going to send you this real quick. It was a tweet that was working its way around tonight. A lot of people thought that Mr. Beast at this game, if you know Mr. Beast,
of course I do,
looked a lot like Dave Cullinan.
Oh yeah, that's been said in the show before. Yeah. My daughter said that when she first met him. He looks a lot like me. He does look a lot like Mr. Beast. I don't quite understand. I was talking to Harry about this last night. Mr. Beast has over 200 million followers on YouTube.
Yeah,
I don't quite understand. His popularity eludes me. I'm very happy for him. Seems like he does some good with it, right?
I mean,
don't quite get what he does. Like, how did he become famous? I know I'm old when I ask questions like this, but how did that begin? How did that happen?
I believe, I'm not up to date on my Mr. Beast history per se, but I believe there was one video where he was like, I'll count to 1 million or something. And he posted that, and then that went around, and now he just does it for good, I guess. But
that's good.
I mean, he's a zero.
I don't watch. I don't know. I watch like Harry even more than Kate. He'll watch these videos and he'll be like, he can't even breathe. He's laughing so hard. And YouTube, he'll show me. I'm like, I don't understand the joke at all.
I don't get it.
I don't get any of it. I'm old. I don't understand. It'll be like Woody from Toy Story's talking, and then like whatever, like a shark will come out and say something stupid, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Just manic.
Yeah, I'm like, and he and his buddies are crying, and I'm like, geez, I've missed on this one. I'm sure it's funny, but like my parents felt that way, so that's how it's supposed to go.
Sure, and
you'll find out 9 months. Well, it's about 9 months from now. After last night,
the generational part, and then it's like, I'm sitting there watching Siskel and Ebert review The Fugitive. You know what I mean?
Book comes out Tuesday.
Can't fucking wait. Thank you for putting me onto that. I pre-ordered it.
There you go.
Can't wait.
There you go. You and everyone else will be reading Britney Spears. If God forbid, but let's say a baby was made last night.
God.
And she wants to go through with the whole thing. Is there like a little cutesy thing from last night that'll be the baby's name or middle name or no? Coles or
like maybe like Gooch Rip.
What?
Like Gooch ripped right along my gooch.
That's not really a name.
Yeah, it's not a name. Maybe a nickname. I don't know.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
You ready to be a dad or no?
No.
Do you want to be a dad?
Not now.
I'm saying in general.
How's
your relationship with your old man?
Great.
Really?
Oh yeah, totally.
He's proud of you.
He says he is, but I mean, come on,
What's your YouTube page?
Pulse of the Green.
Okay, when is that now with a new season? Are we getting going or what?
We're shooting Friday.
Shooting Friday at the Garden?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So give us week and a half to edit.
Okay.
We'll be out.
Sounds good. And was that you tweeted from Hago Harrington's the other night?
Yeah.
Were you there?
So that's where I get off of my bus stop every day.
Oh, right there?
So I get off and I remember
for work.
Yeah, and I remember you said that and I had heard nothing about it.
Is that where you live or is that
right down the street? Yeah.
Oh, you told me this, yeah.
Yeah.
Like towards if Hago's is on my left, am I walking toward like that up the hill toward that Star Market, or am I walking toward the highway where you live?
Toward the highway.
Toward the highway, okay.
So the bus will drop me off on the side. You get out, Hago's is on your right.
Right.
Go down, take a right. I'm right up the street. So I get out, and I heard that you said the last day was 2 Saturdays ago. I had no idea. And I get off, and all of a sudden I see that huge rubber duck in this flatbed, and I have my backpack, my coat on, and I kind of do like a fast walk over, pull out my
Bruce
phone.
starts playing.
Yeah. Pull it out, and then I'm zooming in, and right as I cut off, the ladies who are in the video, they go, "Oh, he's taking a video," and then I cut, and I was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" They're like, "Do you want it?" And I was just like, "This isn't funny."
The signs for sale, all the.
I know we're not negotiate, but I might buy something from it, potentially. The guy who owns it's a really nice guy.
It's really sad, man.
That's life. I mean, that used to be a great. Even the Papagino's now is half of D'Angelo's, which I don't like. It takes away the Papa's magic. It just takes away the magic.
For me, it was always that. Now, when I was little, it was just the Papas, but as long as I can remember, since I was probably like 6 or something,
Papa's D'Angelo's.
Papa's D'Angelo's, and I'll tell you, if you just tell them, get it a little well done.
The pizza.
Yeah. Can you just leave it in a little extra longer? Because sometimes if you don't do that, you get it delivered and it's kind of par cooked.
Are you telling me about Papagino's pizza?
Oh, I'm just saying for that. No, for that location.
It's all Papagino. What the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you're talking?
That location in particular. Just a word to the wise.
That's insulting. What else?
Hang on a sec. Just had this. You brought up the Britney Spears book. The quote about Colin Farrell the other day. I don't know if you saw that.
Aggressive sex. It was like last night.
2-week brawl.
Yeah, throwing each other around.
I didn't hear this. What's this?
It was like a war, she said, right?
Yeah, she said that it was like a street fight.
I believe, I don't think this is a particularly unique take. I don't think Britney Spears has any fucking idea this book's coming out. Like, I don't even think she's connected to planet Earth. She's doing no publicity for it, right?
It's Britney, bitch. She just kind of.
But I'm saying nothing, zero. Like, it's weird. Like, a book like that. How many interviews did Matthew Perry do in that dumb book 2 years ago?
Oh, my God.
How many did Prince Harry do? Like
McConaughey, too.
McConaughey, it doesn't stop. A lot of people think she's completely controlled, right? Like, I don't think she has anything to do with this book at all. Nothing. Nothing. 0.0. Is that a unique take?
I mean, it's by her in
So
theory.
what?
but-
Yeah, she's been controlled anyway. Nope. I think something weird's going on here.
You would think at least like a View appearance, right?
Just a podcast or anything, just something like.
I'm not on Instagram, so I don't know, but she does.
A lot of people think those videos are old though. I've seen people say, "Oh, this
With
thing."
the knives?
Yeah,
She had a new one just come out.
but is it though? That's what people say.
Stay woke.
Is she promoting it on there though? On her Instagram?
Not really. I mean, most of the
Ah,
quotes that have
suppose.
been coming out have been said like Britney talking about it, but it never says like it was from a show. Or
Right. Michelle
anything
Williams
like
is
that.
reading the book, not Britney Spears, which is unusual. I think for a book that big. I think
Definitely.
I mean, it's strange. I think it's very strange. I have no interest in reading the book. I don't care about Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I don't find her particularly appealing. Her music obviously does nothing, nor should it. But yeah, she said Colin Farrell and her were like animals, right, in bed.
Yeah, it was like a street fight every
Wow.
night, she said.
That sounds troubling.
And during that period of time, like the phone booth era Colin Farrell, he was a wild
He
man.
was crazy.
You know?
Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
It said, Britney says the sparks flew immediately and the stars wound up having a lot of rough sex, describing it as a 2-week brawl. She added that brawl is the only word for it. We were all over each other, grappling so passionately, it was like we were in a street fight.
Who's is Harry Potter your favorite character or no? Is that too cliche?
Movie character? That's
No,
kinda-
in the book.
Too cliche.
Who's your favorite character in the book?
I think plot-wise, story-wise, Severus Snape is probably up there.
Is that the annoying kid?
No, he's one of the teachers.
Oh,
the guy
who's
with
the annoying kid?
Alan Rickman in Harry
Oh.
Potter. Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Great actor. Pancreatic cancer.
Bill.
Yes. Who's the annoying kid? Like the kind of
The sidekick?
No.
Oh, Draco Malfoy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't like him.
No, he was a scumbag. He always was.
He wasn't. He didn't turn good at the end or anything.
He just turned into a pussy over the 7 years.
Who was Ray Fiennes in the movies?
Lord Voldemort?
He was the
or
bad
he
guy.
who must not be named.
He was the bad guy. Bad guy.
Oh yeah, killed
How
Harry's
exciting was-
parents.
How excited was that the first time you saw him? Were you excited or no? Did
I was so excited.
you read all the books before you saw the movie or no?
So I started reading the books when I was in like early, like first or
You been
second
on all
grade.
the roller coasters there?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
all of
yeah.
them. Multiple times on the main one too.
Sure.
Had a secret passageway to get onto the ride faster there.
What do you mean, like you're like a wizard?
No.
What do you mean?
Went through the gift shop.
Through the gift shop?
Whoa.
Oh, like at Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
that's
so
right, yeah.
so people come out the gift shop, you go in the gift shop, make a quick left.
So you just essentially broke the rules.
Yeah.
It wasn't a secret. I mean,
Yeah,
wasn't
but no one else
secret.
was
I mean,
using it.
No, that's not secret.
It was pretty secret to me.
Okay. so you snuck back on.
Snuck
How
back
long was the
on.
line?
So if you do it my
You're a
way,
devil,
you
yeah.
could get on in like 5 minutes.
How long was it the other way?
120.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How many times did you do it?
I've been on that ride close to maybe over 50 times.
The shortcut way every time?
Most of the time, once I found it, yeah.
Wow.
6'3" Coleman like tiptoeing
Yeah.
in, like through the
Is there
back.
flips on the ride or no?
No, but it's almost connected to like this mechanical arm thing. So it would like pull you back. So you'd be like near horizontal at parts. I've gotten stuck on it before too.
Really?
Yeah, right in front of the big spider.
That's
It's
my biggest
awful.
fear. Jesus.
Is that the motorcycle one?
No, but
No,
that
that's
one,
Hagrid's.
that's Hagrid's magical
You
creature.
done that, Gus?
Yeah, I've done them all.
Have you read all the books or no?
No.
No. Okay.
I've read them all 7 times.
I stopped
What?
after 5.
I've read the entire series 7 times. It's been a while since my last read, but over the course of time, it was 7.
Well, now you're obviously J.K. Rowling. He and
Yeah.
yeah, they're alive.
Gangbusters.
She's still going, by the way.
She,
Like,
she is into
recently.
it. She is. It just happened like a week or two. She is into it.
Yeah.
Did you read any of her other books? Didn't she write another book with like a different name or something?
I tried reading. It was more of like a detective series
good?
one. It's not the magic.
How about the ones that they just did with Redmayne?
Yeah, the Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Movies aren't as good.
He looks like an idiot in the previews. It looks like almost like he has like he's like mentally challenged or something.
Yeah, I think I'm more so looking forward to HBO doing the full series, season a book, basically.
Oh.
So they're gonna cover stuff that didn't make it into the actual movie.
Gotcha.
But at the same time, seeing people recast in that is gonna be brutal for me.
You're gonna recast Harry Potter?
Apparently, yeah.
Jesus, you gotta do that.
You can't. There's no way. In my mind, there's only that trio of them are the only 3 I
Would
could
you rather
ever
meet
see.
Daniel Radcliffe or Emma Watson?
Emma Watson.
You would.
Hands down, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How about the redhead guy there?
Rupert
Is it Rick
Grint.
Astley? What the hell's his name? Ron Beasley?
Ron Weasley, but
Ron Weasley.
Rupert Grint. Yeah.
I'd rather meet Rick Astley.
Rick Beasley, Richard Beasley of Beasley Media Group.
Media Group. Yeah. Huh. So you've
Couple
seen how many
of
times?
potheads in
How many
here.
times have you seen the movie? The first movie.
The first one. So I'd plan on doing like a rewatch all the time and not get through the full thing. So that one I've seen I don't know, maybe like 60, 70 times.
Wow. Jesus.
It's comforting for me. Like it's a
understand.
very comfort movie.
Yeah,
you go through the seasons.
I
and
was too
stuff.
old for them, but yeah.
It's a good Christmas time movie to watch.
Yeah. Well, it's Chris Columbus, right?
Chris Columbus, yeah.
The first two.
Yeah. Then what's his face did?
Corone.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Insane.
Yeah. Yeah. They've never been for me, but that's good. That's good. Gus doesn't have that. It's dumb comedies. Right. What movie have you seen the most, Gus, in your life?
Caddyshack, Old School. I also like Office Space a lot. So just
no shame in that.
None.
Those are all fine movies. Not my favorites, but yeah.
Toy Story. I think it's Toy Story though is the one I've seen the most.
Like as an adult?
I mean, I started watching it when I was a kid, and
You watch it now
sometimes, yeah,
by yourself?
sometimes.
That might be worse than Princess Bride by yourself.
Not at all.
Way worse.
Yeah.
It's a good childhood nostalgia movie. But every
You watch it by yourself? Do
Well,
you?
I haven't seen it in a while, but I was a big Toy Story
I've
guy.
identified
fine.
because Andy was like this when Andy first came out. Like him and I were the same age, and the second one came out, we were the same age.
Did you cry?
I did.
You cried for 3?
3. Oh, if you don't cry at that incinerator scene, you have no heart.
Yeah, 3 was pretty good. I thought the 4th one stunk.
Yeah.
But
bad.
They're making the 5th one now, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go see it.
Just so long as Tim Allen keeps quiet the next couple of months.
There you go, Coleman. Yeah.
Your buddy. No, I don't think the incinerator scene is the crying scene. The crying scene is when he gives his toys to Bonnie.
Oh, that's a happy moment. That's joyous.
No, that's like happy tears. That's
think
when it
they're all
really comes
dying?
out.
What's that?
You think they're all dying?
I mean, you knew that they weren't going to
They're gonna die. They have a franchise.
But it's at the end when he's finally saying goodbye and going to college. That's when it's the big. Speaking of dumb
Nobody
comedies,
plays with their fucking toys at that point.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I don't think kids play with toys anymore in general. There are no toys.
which is
pretty
a
much.
bummer.
Pretty much no. Pretty much no.
I guess like maybe Legos are still kind of
Yeah,
kicking.
that's still kind of in. That's about it though. What are you saying?
Oh, speaking of dumb comedies, so last Monday I got invited to a press screening of Old Dads.
Oh God.
Oh, is Mike gonna pretend that was a great movie or no?
So I went.
Is that the Bill Burr movie?
Yeah. And it was not great.
Why are you getting invited to a press screening? I never get invited to anything. You're getting invited to things?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
get
get invited to anything. I would
Let me
never
send
go,
you an
but
email.
I'm not gonna go.
Okay.
but-
But yeah.
Where was this?
The AMC Boston Common.
gotcha, yeah.
And I mean, the crowd there is, they are a motley crew because it's free screenings. So but they were giving out these cardboard vouchers for a free popcorn and a free drink.
Oh,
and it's this, it says in gold text, it's just Netflix cordially invites you to Old Dads. And it's like free. And I swear to God, I was like, I need to keep this. So I didn't get my popcorn and my drink. I got it in my wallet right now.
How bad was the movie?
2 out of 5 stars. So it's just too sitcom-y. And it's also, I described it in my Letterboxd review, 3 likes, I believe, on this one.
What's your most liked Letterboxd review?
I think it might have been my review for The Irishman. I think it might have been the 3rd time I rewatched it.
Okay.
I think it goes
What's your account? I can look it up real quick.
RickBuck42.
Why is that your account number?
It's like my not my password for everything.
Okay,
it's just
forget it. Go ahead.
So but yeah, so I believe the review is something along the lines of like, it's a quote. It's like Dad, is The Irishman a good movie? And then it's like, Dad, and it's like, son, The Irishman is one of the greatest pictures of all time. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And then it like quotes it. It's like, my son is now the head of Union 34, Local 34. Something like that. I don't know. I think it got like 9 likes. I don't know.
There you go.
Putting up numbers. But
I should be doing stuff like that. I should be, but yeah.
I could, like I said, I'll run it. If you do a movie section, I can take the quote and put it on there and make the Kirk Minahan Show Letterboxd. Letterboxd is great, and it's also a good tool to just log. It logs all your ratings, what you do for the year, what percentage of films you've seen by an actor or a director. It's a very, very useful tool.
Okay, good. What else, boys? Oh, we'll talk about Miltons here quick. Fall is here, I can tell you right now. Miltons, a store for men, is everything you need to stay warm and look good during this transition, as winter looms as well. Henley's, hoodies, leans, and coats. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vine, Johnny O, Peter Millar, Faraday, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, or their newest location at the Burlington Mall. You can shop online at Miltons.com. Vests, other shirts, of course, weddings are still going on. Buy one, get one free. Sudavec continues to roll on. So get moving right now. As I said, 3 great locations, or look around at Miltons.com. Help us out. Help yourself out. Help a great company at Miltons. Our great friends at Miltons will be there, not this week coming up, but next week. We'll figure that out. Miltons.com, or the 3 great locations. Get moving right now. What else? Do you have anything else, Will? Do you have any thoughts, stories, games?
Yeah, I had a thought. So before Killers of the Flower Moon, did you see the Poor Things trailer?
I did not. I've seen it. I've seen
heard
it,
about
but it didn't play before that.
This new one though, where how I read it. So if you've seen it,
It's not one of my favorite filmmakers. If I'm being totally honest.
what did you see? Dogtooth,
Yes.
solid. I think a little overrated.
What'd you give it?
I think I gave that 3.
How many
3 out of
likes?
5. 0 likes.
Zero
Haven't
likes,
logged it. Saw that before I got on Letterboxd.
Only fair. Yeah.
But in this new trailer, I don't know if it's tagged along with Killers of the Flower Moon, so I don't know if you've
Yeah,
seen,
maybe.
you've seen
I don't
it.
think I've seen it. Yeah.
But it starts out and it's like oh, and then it's like I play Bella Baxter, and it cuts to Emma Stone talking to the camera, and I read it immediately. I go, oh man, Searchlight does not know what to do with this fucking movie.
Ooh, what do you think of that called?
They know that
I heard that it's very.
It's going to be a critical darling, but
she's going to get nominated. She might win.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like sex scenes between like an older man and Emma Stone or whatever.
Oh my god! I mean, if Stephen Shea and Jersey Jerry went and saw Poor Things, they'd probably fucking kill themselves. You know,
I'm interested in it. Like I'll probably see it.
Oh, I'll definitely see it.
I'll see it.
I thought the favorite was interesting.
It was okay. I just didn't love it. I like Emma Stone. I think she's a really good actress.
Definitely.
She's got a good career going. So yeah, I'm in.
You know what I watched for the first time recently was Leon the Professional. I actually kind of like that. I don't know why the young woman and older man
You like that, Coleman?
thing kind of brought it up. No, I thought that was a little weird, but I
Yes.
thought it was one-sided in the movie.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. To be fair, I haven't seen it in forever. I haven't seen it in forever. What do you got, Gus?
Riley Gaines is coming to Harvard.
Great, wonderful. Is
Well,
Jeff D. Logan gonna be there?
I don't know if Jeff D'Lo was. I might be.
Why is that?
Some man on the street stuff. Talk to these people.
What are you gonna ask her?
I don't. Maybe not Riley. Maybe the probably the protesters that'll be
Okay.
there.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I think those would be more fun to deal with.
Oh, you think they'll be out?
I guarantee there'll be
Is
protesters.
she speaking there?
Yeah.
She's actually speaking at Harvard.
She's speaking at Harvard. I got.
Where is she speaking? I'm stunned at this.
Let's see.
I love that she acts like she's still like, you know how happy she is that this happened to her? Like, think of how irrelevant she was before this.
I don't know who Riley Gaines is.
She's she's on the other side of the trans.
October 26th, she's going to be there.
She just says she's be speaking at Harvard because she shared a video of looks like what pro-Palestine protesters are going through Harvard's halls. So
I'm guessing that's not what she's talking about.
no, she'll be talking about the trans issue.
Right. She seems kind of boring to me at this point. Like, what's left to say if you're Riley Gaines?
I have
what's
no
left to
clue.
say? Like, every reasoned-minded person agrees it's a huge advantage. Like, I like Charlie Baker saying a lot of shit, which is good. But yeah, I don't know. What else? I don't care about that.
Jeff D'Lo actually just posted in his Beyond Average crew
Another
net.
post with it?
Yes.
Again?
It's revealing some midriff.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very funny. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Look at that. That's 3 sizes too small?
Yeah.
Fucking Mick is such an idiot. Jeff's got some setup there, huh?
Yeah.
He's watching the show. I can see Will.
Oh,
The football game, yeah.
I saw someone else was watching tonight outside on like a projector screen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Look
Nice
at
to have
us,
people
guys.
Paying attention. Yes, look at us. That's wonderful. Okay. What else?
See Taylor Swift with Bernie Kosar tonight.
I tweeted about it.
Yeah.
Bernie Kosar's you don't know this.
Heard he
He's
does
a
Challenger
famous caller to the show and tells jokes about the Challenger exploding, yes. Why is Bernie Kosar at a Chiefs game?
No, he wasn't at a Chiefs game. He was just. It looks like I was at someone's house. And
But why is Taylor Swift there?
Because she's Taylor Swift.
I know,
She
but-
was at the game tonight.
I know, but I'm saying why? But it was in Kansas City, right?
Yes.
Why was Bernie Kosar there? He's a Browns guy. Like,
Exactly.
I'm just confused about the whole thing. He looks horrendous.
His like tongue was sticking out a little bit.
Yeah, he's had some medical stuff, but he looks like Mark Cuban if Mark Cuban had like real bad stroke or something. It's very strange.
A Minifan put the side by side of Kosar and me getting shocked and said it's
Pretty similar.
very similar.
Yeah. I have nothing to say about Taylor Swift anymore, other than it's just weird. I don't know what's going on. I guess they're just like together. I don't know.
Would you
They've been
see?
together for like 50 years. Good for them. I don't know.
Did you see? Well, it's National Tight End Day, so.
Oh, is that true?
Shout out. Apparently, yeah.
My guy Aaron Hernandez. Yeah.
Rip. No, I saw something about her bodyguard was going now to serve.
Fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, makes sense.
But that was like the one realm of pop culture and news that she hadn't touched, and all of a sudden
She's in there.
We now have a Taylor Swift story related.
That's true. Yeah. I just saw her. She was with Mahomes' wife, everybody hates.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Stupid
I'm just like,
handshake.
I don't know.
It wasn't her bodyguard, by the way. It was just a guy who worked at a stadium that took a picture with her. He was
right?
in stadium security, yeah.
I gotta say,
but again, people are leveraging that.
I remember I read about Taylor Swift that she gave a huge bonuses to all the people who worked on the tour. Like she seems like a pretty nice person.
Yeah.
I can't kill her. She seems like she's fine. I'm not a fan of her music, but like I'm also not a fan. That's just not like I'm a guy, like an old guy. Like I'm not gonna fucking listen to Taylor Swift.
And also all of her songs, they sound, at least this new stuff that's played on the radio, it seems like it should have came out 10 years ago. It's indie pop from 2014.
Yeah,
she's doing it now.
I have no idea.
It's so odd.
But it's working.
The hits are good.
She's good. She's a very talented person. I don't. Yeah, she's been kind of free of hate, but people are gonna turn on her. I'm telling you, she's too famous right now. She's too well liked. This is not going to be good for her long term. This Travis Kelce thing. Although it's not going to last. So what the hell do I know? I don't fucking know. What else?
Relating to that, actually, I saw Kelly Keegs was blocking some Minifans. She tweeted out, turning the replies off on my tweets until people start fucking acting correct. XOXO enjoyed jail trolls.
Oh, tough beat for them. They can't reply to her stupid tweets.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's look like if people are being legitimately. I mean, I don't know. Are they being that rough on her?
I don't know. I thought it was maybe in relation to the bedroom picture.
Was it? Was it just? It wasn't just Minifans, obviously, right? I can't imagine.
I guess it was just trolls in general, but I think they caught some of the shrapnel from it. I guess
from her.
From that tweet, it sounded like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? I mean,
it had to be that or the the hotel moving up the heat to 74.
Well, she deserves to get beat up for that. Not literally. But you know what I'm saying? She deserves to get destroyed for that. That's a psycho move. She fucking moves the heat up to 76 in the hotel room.
That's absurd.
It's crazy. I mean, whatever. I don't even understand what the. I don't know. I mean, her room's disgusting, but so's Gus's. I don't know what's there to say. Yeah, I like Kelly though. I don't have any problems with her. She turned her replies off.
Yeah, that's what it sounded.
Replies are off and people are getting blocked.
Nah, whatever. I mean, she'll. I don't know. Yeah, I don't get. I mean, I guess I get that if people want to make them feel better. I don't know. Twitter stinks, so I don't pay attention to replies really. Not really. Whatever. People can say what they want generally. They do. What else?
I was reading this blog over the weekend that Portnoy put out, just talking about like excuses. And in relation to Big Ev and Ohio State and everything like that, I was just curious, what is the worst excuse you've ever heard, either from a previous producer or in general in life?
Oh, geez, I don't know. In the show's history, I don't know. It have to be Colony. Although I don't know, Steve probably had some bad ones too. I feel like that's something Colony would be bad at.
Yeah,
Colony would just throw people under the bus once in a while. I don't know. I mean, it's I don't know the answer to that. Is there one I'm missing, Gus? Like an obvious show one or no?
The only one I can think of was when Steve was in South Carolina when you guys were down there and he couldn't get the right cable.
Oh, his pajamas on?
In his pajamas.
That was bad.
Because I even called in and had like 3 different audio places that were in a half-mile drive.
Where we were staying in Clemson, which is actually a pretty cool little town. And he was like, yeah, it's just not open. And there was like a Staples near us. There was a Best Buy. There were all these things. He just had his pajamas on like 5:30 on Sunday night. I remember still going back in the hotel room, back in the hotel lobby, and Steve was there in his pajamas. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But, yeah.
He doesn't strike me as a PJs guy.
Me either. It was very
at all.
Very strange.
Were they like matching?
No, but the pajama bottoms. I think he was just worn out at that point.
He's wearing like Stewie Griffin. Like
it was a very weird look. Very strange guy. I really take a few calls. Sure. It's fucking late.
I have one last thing.
Go ahead.
Did you see that Dave Andelman is back on the Phantom Gourmet?
I did not see that.
I know, front page news, everybody. But
not. He got canceled, right?
So he got canned, I want to say, in 2021 because it's pretty wild. I mean, he was using...
what was his thing?
He was using the Phantom Gourmet's platforms across social media to push right-wing talking points.
Right.
And then Dan Andelman, who I think is a great guy, who is... I love the show. I watch every week. But he was really pushing the... You know, guys.
You watch the Phantom Gourmet every week?
Oh, in the morning, yeah, for sure.
What do you mean? Like
10 and 11 a.m.
Do you find places?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you go?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's one you found that you've...
There was one place, I think it was called McGuire's in...
a lot of people aren't from around there. Phantom Gourmet is a local show where It's just that they go and they'll rate like a local diner or restaurant or something. Yeah.
In and around the New England area.
In the New England area.
And but Dan Andelman kind of freaked out on him and was like, listen, we're Phantom Gourmet. We're food and fun. That's all we serve. Right. And essentially it went to him, Dave, going away for a while. And I'm looking through some of the clips on YouTube the other day, and I see him. He's back.
There you go.
This chicken parm is one of the best in Boston. If you don't want to pay Boston prices, but you want a good chicken parm,
it was shocking. So yeah, just wanted to know your take on that.
I have no take on that.
Yep.
I played basketball against one of them when they were at Linfield. I'm the same age as one of them. I don't know which one that is.
Probably Dan.
I think it is Dan.
Yeah.
I think.
What position do you play when you play?
I was a shooting guard.
Okay. More of a power forward.
You?
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Didn't
ask.
You still
maybe we can match up.
Do you still get some shots up?
No, I'm old. I'm 50.
But you run.
I turned 50 a week from Tuesday.
But
From
you
Tuesday,
run.
a week from Tuesday, I turned 50. Yeah, but I don't. Basketball is a whole different workout. I saw they have a team at Barca. I'd go play a game with those guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, sure, I'd do that.
Probably be better. Would you be able to deal with Coach Clemmer though?
Oh, I think I would handle Coach Clemmer. Yeah. What are you two giggling about back there?
I think Pulse of the Green needs to check their Twitter account right now.
Has it been hacked?
It's
Yes.
been hacked.
Has it really?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Oh no, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, what
I'll
do you
send
mean?
it to you.
Pulse of the Green follows me.
What are you talking about?
I don't see that.
I don't see anything.
Oh, just I had to check your DMs.
Can't confirm the password works, they're saying. John from Scranton is giving you the finger saying the password. The password
Oh, shit. John! Buddy!
That's not cool.
Oh, shit.
That's not cool.
Dude! Oh, yo. I think he might have deleted. Dude.
Delete the account?
No, but
Not the post. It's
I don't
still
know.
up.
Shit, I don't know how to change my pet. How do I, dude? I seriously don't know how to change.
Well, you go to your. Even I know how to do this. You
Oh
go to your,
fuck. Okay. Oh shit. I'm a moron.
He's not gonna do anything.
Okay, hold on. New password. Rick Buck 4242. Okay. This is oh my god. John.
That's fine.
John. Okay, I just changed my password.
Oh, you're good.
John. But it's not. But here's the thing. But it's not on my actual thing. Look, it's still the Hey, go ahead.
It's probably because he mentioned
but
himself.
go to replies.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It may or may not just go to retweet.
John.
His dad follows that account.
He'd go to jail for that.
John.
Your dad follows that account?
No, I don't think my dad's on Twitter.
Okay, good.
Oh, of course, fucking Patrick Ford retweeted that. He hates me.
Does he
hates me.
really?
I think he thinks I'm a little F word, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Definitely, yeah.
Well, you are musical, Manilow.
I mean, it's like, yeah.
Cooking.
I think that's where a lot of the hate comes from. I think just a lot of these hyper masculine bit of it is just like, this kid's a little F word. You know?
Think so?
Definitely,
I don't
yeah.
think there's that much hate. Is there hate?
Well, just mainly during like the producers or stuff like that.
Did you see that, Coleman? Will hate? I didn't see much.
I don't think so.
No,
Comparatively.
I think people more like people think that you're an opportunist. You don't care about the show.
Yeah, it seemed to be like a lot more people thought you would maybe fill into like a different Barstool role, and you were just
Like you'd be happy to go to any Barstool show.
Exactly.
I mean,
Which I don't think is I don't think is a big deal.
But also, I think this is the one thing that I kind of wanted to clear up, which is the.
Oh, good, thank you. Yeah, we'll be serious here for a moment. Will rather Colin, play a little serious music, please. Keep it low.
Yeah, like a little piano.
We'll handle it.
No, it's just like
1 second. Finally, at last.
Cannot
You've seen him
believe-
sing. You've seen him rip his pants, but finally, once he's done talking about the Andelman brothers, Will gets serious. Go ahead, Will.
I wanted
Will
to.
wouldn't be capable of like just them being actually serious, and you have to do a bit. Yeah. What is your issue with that?
No, all I wanted to say was that like my video from Sacco was what, but it was true. I was sitting at my desk listening to the show when you said he should be trying out for producer. And then Dave said, oh, okay, let's. I just think that this idea that I'm some sort of like opportunistic and was using this to get to Barstool is just fundamentally untrue. And if it,
I believe you.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like, I came up to you on the night of the 25th anniversary because I wanted to be a guest. I wanted to sit there.
I remember. Yeah, you're all fucked up.
Yeah, and so I just think it's so weird that that narrative has
very
been
special night.
And then also, I mean, you're my guy, but I mean, you said I had no work ethic, which was kind of me. It kind of hurt my feelings.
Well, I mean, I would see much. I mean,
well, I think that it's...
That was pre that video, though, right?
No. This was like, I think when Mutt was on. I think Mutt also doesn't like me, but that's all right.
You are a very insecure guy.
No. I'm just saying in general. But also, I just
Imagine
kind of
caring what Mike Manansky and Patrick Ford think about you. Jesus Christ!
I don't want Pat Ford to hack my account now.
Yeah,
you might know.
That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, no. All I just wanted to say.
What are you yapping about?
No, all I wanted to say was that I just wanted to be on this show and wanted to be a part of the show. That's all. I just don't like this narrative that I'm was trying to weasel my way into Barstool. It's just not what happened.
Don't worry.
Appreciate it.
No problem. All right. You loaded up, Coleman?
Yes.
All right. Jesus. Hello. Sorry.
Should be good. 617.
Hi, Kirk. Hi, Kirk. Hi, Will. It's Lizzie.
What's up, girl?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's still around.
Oh, Kirk, I just heard Will talking about his cooking. I just want to say, do you ever heard of a Barcelona butterfly?
A Barcelona butterfly. I have not. Will, have you?
Sounds a little bit familiar.
When they put a hand inside me and just split me sideways and then take a double team. Hey, Will.
Yeah.
I always gave you 1 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Thanks, Liz.
Liz, that's not nice. Good to talk to you, Lizzie. We miss you. Hello.
Hey, wise guy.
What's up, pal?
Marty Walsh here.
Oh, geez. Hey, Marty. How's it going?
Hey, it's good. Hey, Kirk, I was hoping that you would go and support a good friend of mine.
Sure.
He's doing some real good work. I always saw eye to eye with this guy, Mr. Turtle Boy.
Sure.
Good friend of ours. I know he's a friend of yours.
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs some support because you know that I am so against police corruption and any sort of corruption at all.
Right.
So I was wondering if you could really look over that case because I don't think you're real familiar with it and give your support to Turtle Boy.
Gotcha.
Think you could do that, pal?
Sure. You should keep calling as different characters and ask that same question, Dan.
No, it's Marty.
Okay. Sounds good, Marty. No, like I said, I got Turtle Boy's back on this for sure. No question. No, he's doing a great job.
And hey, Will, should I be worried with Lizzie's with the restraining order against her, me from her?
All right, there you go, Marty. This didn't really land, but that's okay. No, I hope I hope everything works out for Turtle Boy for sure. And yes, there is definitely corruption in those police departments, no question. And he's working hard on it. Hello, they're still loaded up, Coleman?
Yep.
All right, hello. Good evening.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Fine, thank you. Good evening. You're here with Will and Coleman and Gus and the whole crew. What a crew I have now.
Yeah, the whole crew. Some great stories from Will about his date the other night.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, if Josh were there, he could get some tips on how
It's
to
a
go.
good point. Like there has to be 1 second, buddy. I'll give you plenty of time. There must be some middle ground. Josh has been on 40, 50 dates with this woman, and I don't even think he wouldn't even be able to, has probably been within 30 feet of her vagina yet.
Definitely not.
Like, I don't quite understand.
Too nice.
How was he the other day? I didn't even see him.
He's good. He
could be here now for all I know.
He's not.
Okay. I didn't even see him the other day.
Yeah, he was just
perfect.
Kind of grinding.
What's
keeping
he
the head
doing?
down. So he was marking individually within the YouTube video, just like some technical stuff like time stamping through that. So it's an easier job on our end after the fact. It's very helpful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just don't know what he's doing. All right, yeah. Go ahead, caller. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. So that talk earlier about Dan Rappaport being the golf guy at a wedding, it got me thinking. How old were you, Kirk, when you started playing golf, and have you tried getting Harry to start playing golf?
B, I've tried. He's just not
really?
there yet. Yeah, A, it was my summer going into senior in high school. My next door neighbor, Dave Middleton, was golfing, and he took me. And I watched golf on TV a lot already at that point. For some reason, I just didn't play. And we went to Stoneham. We went to the, whatchamacallit, Stoneham.
Ego Harrington?
No, the course, the golf course.
Oaks? Or Unicorn?
Unicorn. The one that's the one that's down, almost like toward Woburnish kind of.
Yep.
We went there. I remember I had a good drive on the first one. We played with 2 old guys who were very nice. And I was going to tee up my second shot at the fairway. The guy's like, "No, you don't do that." Literally, I didn't even know that. So I was 17 when I started.
Nice. The winters, do you do any like virtual golf at all, or you kind of?
Yeah, I tried a little last winter. There's a good place in Tewksbury, but it doesn't feel real. It just feels so fake. Yeah, thanks for the call. I just am not that into that part of it. Not for me.
I heard something that the Augusta licensing for those simulator courses is like crazy expensive.
I'm sure it is.
Like I'm assuming every pro golfer has that on their simulator in their home. So like if it's north of, I thought I had heard like 30K or something.
Really?
Yeah, like it was a high number.
That's crazy. I can see Gus doing that in the winter. Doing the simulator golf.
I don't do it regularly. I've done it before. It's not bad.
It's just fake. The putting's stupid. I don't know.
The putting I don't care about. It's just I just want to keep the swing going.
Yeah, there's no way I have it. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, what's up, boys? Local landscape expert here.
What's up?
I just got a couple of points. I don't know if you know this, but it's always good to be the local landscape expert at a wedding.
Is that true?
People coming up to you talking shop.
Yeah, that must be pretty exciting. Yeah, I can imagine that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, different loams and grasses. And
Yeah, I would think that's pretty great. Yeah.
But yeah, just another point. I got to defend Gus here too.
Sure.
It seems a little weird how hard these guys are going against on the bidets. They think it's a little gay, as if not having a dingleberries makes you gay.
No,
Gus's ass is clean when he's getting it eaten out.
Well, that wasn't then though. Gus said he didn't have a bidet then, right, Gus?
No, correct.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying now.
Oh, now, yeah,
No,
now it's
it's
different.
Now
Yeah.
it doesn't happen.
Bidet makes you feel weird. It's made me feel weird in those experiences. Maybe you just have to get used to it. I don't know.
Yeah. It's jarring at first, but then after a couple, it's very nice.
I can see that.
Last point, Griffin Lock and Key. Love that guy. Brian Griffin, real deal, top tier locksmith. Dying breed.
Okay,
thanks boys. Hang up and listen.
Fantastic. Hello.
Gus,
Yes.
have you ever heard of Scott Disick?
I have.
The Lord.
You sound exactly like him. I'll hang up and listen.
That is true.
I was like, Scott Disick, these nuts in your. I thought I was expecting.
No.
Yeah.
Like now that he said it, I can hear it.
Who
a
is
little
that?
bit.
That's
He was married to Kourtney Kardashian.
Okay, yeah, I don't know that,
but kind of spot on.
Yeah, they load up.
Yes.
All right. Good evening.
Hey, real quick, that guy blew my mind. You're right. He's right. Gus sounds just like Scott.
Okay.
Crazy. But I had a question. So last week, Gus mentioned that one of his friends kissed him.
His cousin. Kiss of cousins, as they say, right?
No.
Was it your cousin?
No, it was just a friend from college.
Gay friend.
Yes.
Yeah. You made out with your gay friend from college.
I didn't make out. It was just a peck.
What's the why? Okay, go ahead.
But what I don't understand is he mentioned that he just went in for a friendly, like, normal kiss on the cheek that he gives to his buddies.
Right.
And like you guys all reacted like that's just a normal thing to do.
Well, I just didn't
friends.
notice.
Like,
No,
I've never
nobody
heard of
kisses their friends. No man kisses their friends. You kiss your
You're right,
male
but
friends
he
on
says
the
he does
cheek.
like that was the normal thing.
Not
goodbye?
all of them. Some of them. It's a ranking system in the head. Some
What?
of them. If I'm like close and they're a good friend and it's like a party atmosphere, you give a kiss on the cheek goodbye. It's a
What?
Portuguese
I mean,
thing.
It's like he's
It's
the
a
Don,
Portuguese
you know.
thing.
It's the
This is
Corleone
the-
wedding.
This
you
is not.
know?
This is not like a macho.
It's
this is
common
not-
in Portuguese culture, though.
No, it's not. Portuguese culture stinks. Portuguese people stink. B, no, but no, it's got nothing to do with gay or straight. You guys don't kiss each other on the fucking cheek unless they're in the fucking mob. What friend of yours you kiss? What? All right, give me the tier.
So like,
who? Give me your list of guys you kiss on the cheek when you see them.
Aaron.
Okay.
John.
Gay Aaron.
Gay Aaron. John.
You
and
kiss
family members.
You guys kiss each other on the cheek at the same time.
No.
Like how? You kiss him or he kisses you?
I kiss him.
Do you stick your leg
So
up?
you're saying nobody kisses you?
Some people do.
Sounds like you just kiss all these guys.
No, some people kiss
All right,
back. John
gay-
doesn't kiss
gay
back.
Aaron. Straight John?
Straight John.
Okay.
Family members, obviously.
So
like my
two
uncles.
friends.
Well, no, there's more than that.
You just said two.
Like my fraternity brothers sometimes will get the kiss on the cheek.
What the fuck is going on with you? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's I sometimes
These guys are
it's how I say
Portuguese,
my-
these fraternity brothers?
Some of them are, yeah.
So some aren't.
Some aren't.
So it's not a Portuguese thing then.
No, well, I mean, I'm Portuguese, so I do it. It's my culture. It's my customs.
You're claiming kissing guys is your culture?
It's a Portuguese thing. It's
They
very
just kiss
common.
each other. Dave, you saw Dave from Hull the other day. Did you kiss him on the cheek?
No, David doesn't like me. He's not in. He doesn't get that high ranking.
Okay. But if he did, you'd kiss him on the cheek.
Yeah, if he was that close, I would.
I know what he's saying, but it's hilarious.
You kiss your friends on the cheek?
No, I know what he's saying as far as like the Portuguese thing.
I've been around Portuguese people. I don't see them making out with each other.
All I'm
There's no
saying,
making out.
let's get Gus, Aaron, and John in a room with that vlog camera, and there's gonna be some pants ripping.
You want to kiss these guys?
It's just a friendly thing.
It would also be funny if he was like, "Yeah, gay Aaron, straight John, gay
Again, it's got nothing to
Ted,
do with that. I just think anybody does that.
bisexual Peter, non-binary Rob."
Very weird. All right, good evening. We get to play with Coleman. Will you be that close to him?
No.
Eventually.
Why not?
No.
He loved me last show.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
What?
Nothing. I think I slipped on.
Oh, that's true. You did say you're
Yeah.
love him.
It was coming out. It was coming out.
Hello.
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 Hey, Kirk. Gay Pat here.
Hey, Pat. How are you?
Hey, Gus. My culture is not your costume. So, Kirk,
Thank you, Pat.
I've got a few points to bring up about Coleman.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Coleman got laid off, right?
Yes, he did.
And Rico has a producer who likes to take naps in offices, right?
Oh, is that true?
Jet ski, an old video, yeah.
Yeah.
So how in the fuck did Coleman fuck up enough to get laid off while that guy still has a job? And is making $50,000 more a year.
Well, you can ask Francis about that, is my guess.
Coleman, defend yourself.
Yeah, I mean, the way that I took it as was that, we just had this newer intern batch that were going to be moved up into the freelance realm of everything. And I figured, okay, I was probably due for a contract, so it's cheaper to bring in some of these newer guys that could do the same job I did for free, or not free, but for less money.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that just made sense to me when money was tight.
Yeah.
I was doing good work and everything, but, happens.
I hear something, though.
Yeah, I didn't know if you're ready for it.
I'm good.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, a couple things. So first, how do you feel about Mick's T-shirt that he sent to Jeff D. Lowe?
I just retweeted it.
It's
Yeah,
got to be the worst T-shirt I've ever seen
pretty good.
in my entire life.
Surprised he didn't create our T-shirts.
It took 6 months to get there, and it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's amazing how bad it is. I'm looking at it right now. It's literally like you could see basically Jeff's tits on that shirt.
So second, how do you feel about having a producer who wasn't eating solid food on 9/11/2001?
Oh, that's how young Coleman is, I guess. Yeah. What year were you born, Coleman?
2000, so I was 1.
Yeah, you were eating solid food at that point. Yeah. When's your birthday?
February 12th.
That's right. Same as Kate's, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you were good. He was like
7 months old. There's not a
No.
chance.
Oh,
he was eating
2000. I
solid
thought you
food.
said.
Yeah.
2000. He was born.
19 months.
19 months old. He wasn't eating solid food, caller. I understand your point, but you're wrong. Coleman was sitting there with Maria. They were watching Kathy Lee and or Kelly and Regis for that terrible episode.
It was a beautiful day, apparently.
He was sitting there having his baby food.
Yep.
I'm enjoying. I like having it's good. It's a different experience. Yeah,
They're doing a great job. Phenomenal job.
Yeah, well, they're doing phenomenal strong. They're doing the best they can. Hello,
Hey, Skip. It's Mac Jones. How are you doing, bud?
Matt. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, respect your pizza list, but have you ever had Louis in Woburn by any chance?
I have. That's the one with the weird hours.
Yes.
Yes, I have. And you could put that there. Definitely, you could put that there, for sure.
Awesome.
Yep.
Coleman, recommendation for you.
Yes. Oh.
For the apartment search, have you considered Method?
He's got one. He got an apartment.
Got one. Chilling.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Have you scouted any pizza places in the area, Colin?
I've not. I mean,
Any
I had
food places
I
or
had some Papagenos here, but it was
What'd
great.
you think?
Loved it.
Oh, yeah, you got the one from Waltham, right?
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah. You can get that. You can Uber Eats that. You can Uber Crush that. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Hello.
And Kirk.
Oh, sorry, buddy. What's your favorite pizza place in Stoneham?
In Stoneham, I would probably. I mean, sometimes you just get a craving for Papagenos and you do it.
Definitely.
But I would say that, or
one or two more, Coleman.
Yep.
Good.
I'll drive my ass to Santarpio's and get pizza.
That's not in Stoneham.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
That's not the question.
The places in Stoneham are
That's a house
solid.
of pizza.
Stoneham House of Pizza, solid's Greek.
Most house of pizza are, yeah.
Yeah, and then Angelo's is pretty good.
Where's that?
It's next to the Walgreens on Main Street. Like, the
Oh,
Stop and
yeah,
Shop.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
pretty good. They got good meatballs too.
Yeah. Is that the Italian restaurant, the pizza place?
Yes,
Yeah, it's got
exactly.
like the outdoor. Yes, I know that
Exactly.
place.
I don't know if
I went on a
this
date
is,
there in high school. It was something else.
Really?
It's true.
I mean,
it's true. It was a fancy night.
What were the pants situation?
Those pants, sadly, were not ripped
to shreds.
I ripped my shreds myself when I got home, probably.
Do you like Santarpio's?
Yeah, it's okay.
Are you
I like Regina's better.
Are you one of the people who don't like how sometimes like the toppings can like fall off?
Yes. Yeah. Well.
It's a point of contention.
I'm not a big. Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Solid.
The one in Peabody is pretty solid too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
On Route 1?
It's huge.
Yeah.
Enormous.
Yeah, that is big.
Yeah.
I haven't been there.
It's
Hello.
good.
I think we have
G'day, it's Manners.
Oh, Manners, how are you?
Kirk?
Hello, Manners. How are you?
G'day.
Yeah,
How are you going, Kirk?
Still fine, Manners. Yeah, I think.
Oh, perfect. You know, Augustus hasn't been promoting Mike in the Minute Band.
Have you not, Gus? No?
Apparently not.
No.
I'm sorry, Manners.
Augustus, you should be promoting it every day, mate.
This seems to be a theme for you, Manners. Oh, well, go ahead, Manners.
Coleman puts it on the TikTok, mate.
Did you, Coleman? Yeah. you pushed it on the TikTok?
What, the
promoting the network? That's what he's saying.
I guess so.
Okay.
He's not promoting it, mate.
Oh, we heard you, Manners. Yeah, we're working on it.
I'm the CEO of a charity down here in Australia, mate.
Well, I mean, you don't have to break character exactly. You wouldn't say that in actuality, Manners. But I get your point. Yeah. How's your assistant doing, Joe? There, Manners.
Joe, you know she's fine, mate.
Okay, good. Okay. I'm critical of some of these shows. Do you understand why I'm being critical or no?
No, I don't understand, mate. The shows are wonderful, mate.
They're all good. Yeah. I've heard you say that.
Every one of them, mate.
Okay. Thank you, Manners. Thank you. We'll take one or two more. Very good. Montante did shed some light on this controversy with this 90210 caller on Montante's world. And I like the 90210 caller. I wanted to keep calling so I could talk 90210, but he said that she went up to him at the cornhole thing and said, "You're a trash human being."
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't think anybody would dispute. But I mean, there's a guy who threatened to kill somebody with a baseball bat. But I mean, it seems very out of. I don't. Something's missing in the story. I don't know what it is. Did you hear this? Or no?
It felt like there was maybe an interaction from Montante's side with her that we weren't getting.
Right, but I think he would say that. So I don't know.
He was kind of skeptical in divulging when he was in here.
Yeah. Well,
He was
she can
like,
call
"Let
in.
me
She's
look it
welcome to
up."
call in. I like her when she calls and talks 90210.
Only thing I could think of is like maybe he said something on one of the shows about her, and that
I don't even know who she
triggered
is
it.
though. I don't get it. I don't know. Hello.
508.
508.
Hey, what's up? It's Trump.
Trung, how are you? Good evening.
Hey, Gus, next time you greet me, can you use some tongue when you kiss me?
Have you kissed Trung yet?
I have not.
Okay. No guys on the team.
No guys on the team yet. Okay. Now, if we win a championship,
Sure.
they get bumped up.
I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah, I want my championship bank out, please.
Fair enough, Trump. Thank you, buddy. Last call, but any good.
Coleman, I got a little bit of a bone to pick with you.
Sure.
When Kirk says, "Are they loaded up?" you can't say yes. You have to say they're loaded up.
Don't worry.
You deflate all the enthusiasm for all the calls.
He called his own thing, I think. I think that's reasonable. But we're just starting. Take it easy. Give the guy a break, okay? He's got a new apartment. Okay?
Fine. And
How do you feel, Coleman? Are you? We're good with calls.
Yeah.
You're the kind of guy, like when you get to the apartment all by yourself at night, do you feel isolated, lonely, or no? Were you
No,
embrace the loneliness?
I kind of love that time.
Yeah, you're an isolationist.
No, I'm very extroverted. Like outside partying, like hanging with friends, extroverted person.
Any bros in Watertown or no?
No.
Okay. But they're pretty close.
I wanted a bit of
Little
a
space.
separation. Yeah.
Be close enough that you can.
Yeah, listen, if we want to go meet up, have dinner or something one night, cool. Like I'm down with that. You know,
With Will, you're saying. Will, would you do that, Will?
I would love to go. Seriously, I would hang out with Will.
Coleman, come through, hang out with the folks. Bill and Cornelia would be glad to have
That's right, you live
you.
with your parents, right?
Yeah.
So when I asked you,
That sounds awesome.
But you said you went to your place.
Yeah.
You went to with your parents there?
Yeah.
Ripping jeans.
I know.
What's that?
Ripping jeans.
I know.
What are mom and dad doing? Would you live in the basement or something?
We went to the basement. I know, I'm a real Casanova.
Do you live in your bedroom like you were in
fair,
high school?
No, we moved it around.
Oh,
so-
you got promoted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you went down to the basement.
Yep.
So you went from Somerville to Stoneham.
Yes. Yeah.
How'd you drive her home?
She drove.
He drove
there.
her home, all right.
Oh, but I thought you.
I drove and she drove.
Oh, so you both drove to your
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
What were your parents doing?
I think they were like upstairs asleep.
Banging too.
Both ends of the house.
Do you think like is that awkward or no? Like the next no?
Well,
they probably didn't even know.
I mean, I think they knew because my dog started barking.
Oh yeah.
Freaked out, ran down the stairs.
Sure. I forgot that aspect of it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And that's also partially leads into why I've been sort of out of the game and not because there is really nothing that's a panty dropper more than let's go back to my parents.
I'm a little worried about
place.
this girl. Like
Some advice. They're your roommates.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, met them on Craigslist. You know, they're a little older, need some help around the house.
I'm a little worried about this girl. She's okay with the pants. She's okay with the parents. I don't know.
You gotta.
Maybe
talk
she'll
to her,
catch.
I
Yeah.
guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh? You have brothers and sisters?
Yep, I have an older sister and a younger sister, but they're both. My younger sister's at UMass, and then my.
Oh,
older
you've said
sister-
this. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Okay. All right.
it's
Okay.
just me, but they're good. They're good folks. You know, they're good people.
Your parents? Yeah.
Yeah, if there was like some resentment, which will probably be coming soon, to me being there, then I would probably be getting my ass out of there quicker.
How old are they?
I think my dad's like 55. My mom's 56, I think.
What are you guys doing?
The Anaheim Ducks had a poll today at their game. What's the worst thing to come out of Boston? Casey Affleck, clam chowder, Boston baked beans, or RA?
Oh, really? Yeah. Did RA win, I hope?
He was tied with, it's all 25% each. Whitney
Oh.
shared about an hour ago.
That's actually funny. Jeez, I think we're going to win you next week, and I think we're getting Carabas in next week.
Cool.
Nice.
I believe. Yeah. You probably haven't dealt with any of those guys yet, right? Carabas or
No, Carabas, he wasn't in office or anything because that was after
He already left.
He had left. And then Whitney here and there, nothing major, but when there was like maybe a group event with everyone around, you know,
Right.
just seeing him around.
I got a movie question for you. I saw this on Twitter. I tweeted to my brother Ryan. The last scene, the courtroom scene in the film Crimson Tide, has Denzel Washington, Gene Hackman, and Jason Robards are all in it. All three of them have won 2 acting Academy Awards. That's the only time that 3 people with 2 acting Oscars were in the same scene together.
Are you saying is that or that is?
I don't know.
Oh.
We're debating it, my brother and I, and my friend Jim and I.
3
people with at least 2 acting Oscars. Denzel has 2. He didn't at the time, but he now has 2. Robards won 2 supporting actors, and obviously Hackman has 2.
I mean, just running through them, there's a lot of one-timers. But you also got to think of
Yeah, but that's not the question, Will.
Yeah.
The question's 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can do one-timers all day if you want.
Yeah, you got to think of the echelon. Well, first you got to think of the people who have won 2+ Oscars.
I understand how to do that,
Yeah.
Will. No, I've got to that point.
Yeah.
I've actually had some such situations. Do you just not know the people who've won 2? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm trying to run through my head and then see if
give me
they've
a
been in. Okay, so we have Nicholson.
Yep. 3.
We have, you said Hackman. Are we counting like Streep?
Well, she's won 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frances McDormand, Hoffman. Like Hoffman and Streep were in Kramer versus Kramer together.
Yep.
De Niro and Streep were in Deer Hunter, for
Yep.
example. But no other 2-time winner was in that movie. It's very rare.
What's the answer?
I don't know. I'm saying I don't know.
You're saying the tweet was a prompt.
Yes. Yes. What do you got? Talk to my friends knowing the answer already? Like I'm not fucking with them.
Oh my God, that's a tough
Like
one.
Daniel Day-Lewis obviously has 3, but
Yeah.
he doesn't act in movies generally with people who have 2, I don't think. Like were Streep and Kate Blanchett both in that Don't Look Up movie?
Yes.
But DiCaprio only has 1.
Yes. Jennifer Lawrence has 2.
She does?
Believe so.
She does not.
American Hustle and...
Nope, did not win for that. She won for Silver Linings.
She got nominated for Winter's Bone. That's what it was.
We're not counting that.
Yeah.
We're not saying nominations.
That's a tough one.
I think that's I would have never thought of that scene, but Robards plays the judge. It's a cameo.
Oh, let me ask you this.
Just giving up on that, Coleman.
I'm lost. I don't know.
Ask me what.
Have you revisited the movie Magnolia recently?
Yes. During the pandemic, I watched it.
Does not hold up.
I was not a fan when I saw it the first time in the theater.
I think, and I like him. I like Licorice Pizza a lot. I like all of his films.
I didn't really like it, yeah.
But
I didn't like the one with Joaquin Phoenix either.
The Master or
no, I like
Inherent Vice?
Yeah, Inherent Vice.
Inherent Vice stunk.
I
Meandering.
don't think he's made a good movie. A movie I've really liked since... Maybe since The Master? Am I forgetting one?
Before that was There Will Be Blood.
Well, that's one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
But
5 strong.
Kind of reminded me a little bit of Killers of the Flower Moon a little bit.
Oh yeah,
they're cousins sort of. Maybe it was the oil. Maybe it was the De Niro
Yeah.
power. Maybe
Yeah,
Well, the
yeah.
Terrence Malick in Killers of the Flower Moon too. But Magnolia's a mess. Julianne Moore gives one of the worst performances in the history of cinema in that movie.
Oh my
It's not her
God.
fault. It's bad direction. Jason Robards is in that.
That's what kind of led me to it, and the cruise part of it too.
It's bad.
I mean,
Cruise is good in it, but it's just
sure. But I think my opinion on acting is if there's a good performance inside of a bad movie, you kind of got to knock it, right?
What's funny you mention that.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Come on. Get it on there. Yep.
Top 10 actors of all time.
Come on.
1 second.
Number 10, Robert Redford. Number 9, James Garner. Number 8, Paul Newman. Number 7, Denzel Washington. Number 6, Clint Eastwood. Number 5, Sylvester Stallone. Number 1, Gene Hackman.
Yep.
Number 2, Robert De Niro. I have 3 and 4 left.
Yep.
Yes.
Number 4, Al Pacino. Number 3, James Woods.
Wow.
It's not
There you go.
a bad list.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, that's first draft, but just you don't put that. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean,
Who am I forgetting? Nicholson.
Ooh.
No, bro. Actors. I'll do actors. I differentiate the two. Okay, fine. Call me old fashioned. No new guys. Leo's great. He could definitely be on the list, of course. But
Peter Falk?
Not Peter Falk. No. No. I feel like you want to do an impression when you ask me that question.
No. Do not want to do a Columbo impression.
Film actors. I'm not talking Gandolfini here.
Yeah.
Film, motion picture, best known motion picture. Actors.
Do you think Clooney's good?
No, I think I like Michael Clayton a lot, but I feel like he's just always Clooney.
Damon?
Yeah, I like Damon. But he's good. He takes chances, which I like. I'm disappointed in Clooney. He's this trailer for his new movie looks fucking depressing.
What is going on with these schmaltzy bullshit?
They all look the same. They all feel the same. They're all haggy. I have no interest in that. None.
That
Zero.
Bob Marley trailer. I don't know if you saw that.
That looks terrible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible.
It didn't look like him.
Looks like a parody.
Yeah.
I don't even understand
It looks like an SNL sketch. And do you think they're going to even touch him smoking? His love of Ja?
It seems like have to. Seems like maybe.
But it's going to be
Gus, take your hat.
PG-13.
Why's your hat on backwards?
I usually wear my hat backwards only.
Idiot. All right.
But it just looks schmaltzy, and I don't think they're going to get to the
No, it's
fest.
going to suck. It's the guy who did the fucking Serena Williams movie, which stunk.
Yeah, and it's like there's so much to mine out of his life. The fact that later in his life he was just not getting health care.
No, this is going to
They're not going to touch
This is
it.
going to be a suck fest. You can tell. You can definitely tell. I feel like I'm forgetting some of the obvious.
Maybe like a Anthony Hopkins.
Nah, I mean, he's a good actor, but he's not one of my favorites.
What do you think about
Alan Rickman?
No.
That was my pick.
Colin Firth?
No. Fine actor, but no.
Gary
not-
Oldman?
Nope. Good actor would not make the list. It was a tough list to make. I mean, I want me to say, these are my guys.
Ryan O'Neal?
No, I did not enough. Not enough there.
Have you ever seen What's Up, Doc?
Yes, Bogdanovich film.
I saw it on Friday.
Very good movie.
Hilarious.
Yeah, you never seen that?
Never seen it.
He's very funny in that. They're both very funny in that.
Streisand is a light show in
Yeah,
that
she's
movie.
great. She's great.
I thought it was hilarious, especially for the time. It's so madcap. It's hilarious.
Maybe Jeff Bridges. Maybe
Bridges is pretty good.
Tough to have Hanks off the list, but he's
Yeah.
been so schmaltzy the last.
For the last what?
The Spacey
40
make it?
years?
Huh?
Spacey?
No. Respect him as a person, but not as an actor.
You didn't
necessarily.
say Harrison Ford?
No, I don't think he's a great actor. He's a great movie star.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yep, close. But
That's close.
He'd be my second 10.
Yeah.
He'd be my second 10. Morgan Freeman could easily be my second
Yeah.
10.
Michael Caine.
Jack Nicholson obviously could be my top. I feel like he's always Jack.
Yeah.
I like Michael Caine, but he kept crying at that last Batman movie. He cried like 40 times.
Huh? I fouled Joe.
Yeah, he keeps crying. He's like, at the end, that stupid scene
I'll
where
see
they're
you. I'll see me.
Bale's a great actor.
Bale's pretty
a
damn
great
good.
actor. Joaquin Phoenix a great actor. River Phoenix was a great actor.
Yeah. You know,
James Eckhouse should probably be on that list. And now that I think about it. Let me hear the list again.
At 10, you got Robert Redford. 9,
Great.
James Gardner.
Great.
8, Paul Newman.
Great.
7, Denzel. 6, Clint Eastwood. 5, Sylvester Stallone. 4 is Al Pacino.
Jeez.
3 is James Woods.
Jeez.
2, De Niro. 1, Gene Hackman.
I can't take anybody out.
It's legitimately very solid.
Thank you, Coleman.
Yeah.
I should have, what's his face on there? Daniel Radcliffe. My favorites.
Rupert Grint.
What's that?
Rupert Grint
Yes,
gets in there.
one of the best of all time.
Daniel Radcliffe lost some of his charm, though, as it went along.
That's what happens.
He got a little too old, a little too
he's not so cute
bush
anymore.
monkey looking.
Yeah, it's tough when you get older like that. It's never pleasant to see. No.
Ray Fiennes pretty good.
Great actor.
Yeah.
Great actor. Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah. I should have do I have any British representation? I don't think I do. It's American men.
Do you like Hugh Grant? Or too chick flicky?
He's good when he's good. He's good. But when he gets like that, it's not for me.
What
He's a good actor.
What about that Wonka trailer?
Terrible.
I mean,
Terrible.
who?
Terrible.
The fuck?
I'm
is
not a
asking for it?
Chalamet guy, so
I didn't think there could be a worse version than the Johnny Depp one, and I don't know.
yeah. Good. I mean, he's a good actor, Chalamet, I guess, but he's not.
See, Cruise was telling him to pick up some stunt skills, basically, because Hollywood won't.
Really?
Yeah, it was like
Maybe
old
you're
Hollywood would help you out with that. Nowadays, they
Those
won't.
days are over, right?
Yeah.
That's an interesting piece of advice from Tom Cruise. All right, anything you guys want to promote? Will, have we done everything? Have we done Simply Safe or no?
We have not done
We'll do
Simply
it in a
Safe.
moment. Want to promote your
Yeah, but Pulse of the Green.
Pulse of the Green?
Season 3.
finally, we're at season 3.
Yeah, check it out. John from Scranton. Stay off my Twitter page.
Fair.
And great to be back.
Well, you're welcome here anytime.
God bless.
What do you want to promote, guys?
I'll be going on the Mount Kirkmore. We're doing parody songs.
That's on the Kirk Network?
That's on the Kirk
good.
Minahan Network.
Good.
So I'm listening to our buddy from Australia.
What's your favorite parody song? You want to give that away or no?
My favorite's Steve Murdered Me. It's very easy to listen to. Put
It's a
you in a
one.
good mood.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
That's my top one.
Okay. Coleman, anything?
Yeah, no. This week coming up, going to be starting filming some stuff. So excited for that. It should be up on our main channel on YouTube later in the week, start of next week. So
You guys have to get this TV set up?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Simply Safe, of course, you want to protect your home. Simply Safe Home Security. SIMPLI Safe Home Security. You can get a brand new system today for 40% off, the best home security system of 2023 from U.S. News and World Report. Powered 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day to get your house totally, completely secure. I use it, so you should be using it as well. They're backed by Simply Safe's money back guarantee. You're not going to need that, but they do have it. Try Simply Safe for 60 days risk-free. If you don't love it, return your system for a full refund. For a limited time, save 40%, 40 on any new system with a Fast Protect plan. Visit simplysafe.com/Kirk. That's SIMPLI safe.com/Kirk. There's no safe like Simply Safe. SIMPLI safe.com/Kirk. Visit simplysafe.com/Kirk. 40% off for any new system with a Fast Protect plan. So we thank Simply Safe and Miltons and BetterHelp, as always, for joining us. So we have Mike on Tuesday and Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Do we know Friday yet? No?
Not sure yet, but working on that.
Okay. Any thoughts, Gus, on that or no?
One of the things I was thinking of doing was actually putting into motion what Cullinane talked about, was having video submissions of people who want to be a fourth chair in.
Okay.
And then have Coleman and I go through that and have that be a network show as well.
Okay. Boy, a lot of network show ideas.
But my question for you was, I know in the past there used to be like that, they had to buy both shirts to be considered. Is there any caveat you want to put in?
Don't worry about it. We'll
All right.
So we need to get merchandise ready for Black Friday, right? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Do we have any ideas or no?
Yeah, I didn't know if we wanted to just roll with more of the classical thing, and
We should do that.
Bring back some of those.
Yeah, for sure.
One I saw that I liked. I know early on someone had said that this new era of the show feels like Letterman back in the day. So maybe seeing if we could do the Kirk Minahan show in that lettering and font style, keep it simple like that.
Okay.
I think that would be decent. I think more of like a one-off, like if we could do the Trung picture.
Yeah.
I think that's funny.
Sure.
Even like a Trung someone 2024.
Right.
It's just,
Okay.
stuff like that.
I'll keep thinking about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Will, good luck going forward with this young lady.
Thanks,
We'll
Kirk.
see you soon. So we're back Tuesday with Mike, correct?
Yes.
All right. We'll talk to you then. Goodbye.